This is Minecraft's most realistic nuclear mod pack, and I'm going to be trying to make a completely safe, self-sufficient, and stealthy nuclear reactor-powered survival bunker. But before I even get started on that, I'll have to deal with realistic hot and cold temperatures, balancing my nutrition, realistic water physics with realistic block physics, huge mountain ranges, massive forest biomes, and, of course, the wildlife. And that's not even including the radiation and the working place hazards. But even then, I'll only have 1 year to finish this. Or else. See, I'm still trying to find my lost friend Matt. But there is some good news. He has been located by search and rescue. But they can't bring him home. And they also can't tell me where he is. Because apparently that information is...
classified. Yeah, sorry to say it, Cap, but this is bigger than just a little camping trip gone wrong. However, I have an idea. I might be able to get you clearance for that kind of information if you were one of our contractors. I hear your bunker building skills are second to none. So if you could build us a concealed bunker that could be locked away from the outside world in less than 1 year, then just maybe we can help you out.
Well, I've made deals on worse terms than that. So, a realistic nuclear reactor by myself in the middle of Bear Country, rushed in just under a year with no time for proper safety tests, or else the government will be after me. What's the worst that could happen? Here we go. Trying to survive in a super hyper-realistic world. I will also say, though, a very beautiful world. That lake right there, dude. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Ooh, already. I like 2 seconds. I don't even have time to say, like, hello. Literally, we already are freezing in the first couple of seconds of this. Okay. I guess my best bet is to... Oh. The spruce, the taiga, the spruce, the mountaintops, those are all cold. I think my best bet is to try to run into this little forest here. It's already working, because we're already warming up. Thank God. Ooh, okay. That is pretty amazing. All right, so we're not freezing. I can take 2 seconds to try to figure out what's going on. I'm going to try to figure out where's the very first spot I want to go. I want to make a decent plan so I'm not just running around aimlessly. Now, that being said, though, I kind of think I'm already going in the right direction. We're clearly way up in these remote mountains. But there's this little glen of oak forest right here where I think the temperature is mild enough to where we might be okay. Problem is, number one, this is middle of the day, which is good. We have to figure out some way to make a fire before the night comes. Now, I think I remember how to do that. Sticks is step one. Then maybe gravel is step two. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's gravel. Cool. 8 gravel, no flint. Totally fine. I love that. Yeah. Why would I want flint, you guys? Come on now. Oh, come on, dude. This is getting a little ridiculous. What do you think, guys? Can we get to 60? A full stack of gravel with no flint? I think we can. I know the captain's luck. I think we can do it. Okay, I was supposed to be a joke. Dude, am I doing something wrong? Oh my God. We got almost 30 full gravel before we got the flint. But we got the flint. We have the flint. Okay. Let's go ahead. I think we have to hit it here. And... oh my God, nothing. Yo. This is... not like this. Not like this. We're supposed to be making a state-of-the-art nuclear-powered survival fallout bunker in the mountains here. And we can't even get a piece of flint. So that's a really great start. That's a great start. Please. No. Dude, not like this. Seriously? It's day one, and I'm already stuck. Okay. This is my third piece of flint. I don't know, you guys. If this doesn't work... what? Dude. What? Okay. Here we go. Please. Please. Just give me... Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, why? Why? That normally takes one try. Okay, okay. We do have to get a knife. Now, the good news is we already have one little piece of flint. All we have to do now is slice these up. This will give us plant fiber. And plant fiber. Once we get 3 of them, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, okay, we gotta go. Keep going, keep going. Okay, boom. That's amazing. Oh, the sun's already going down. We need logs. Okay. In order to get logs, once again, we need some plant fiber. Come on, please, 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 please. Guys, I can't be struggling like this within the first couple of minutes. Okay, so we need string. Then with the string, we need to get logs, and logs need to be cut down with a flint axe. But we need more flint. I can't believe this. Please. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good. There we go. Flint axe. Good. So, before it starts to get too cold... Good, good, good. Let's go and find a tree. Honestly, at this point, the smaller the better. This is kind of the smallest tree in this forest, though. Here we go. And just so you know, you can't cut it down. I mean, all the veterans of this channel already know that would have been way too easy for me. And now, this will go down. Boom. Good news is, it takes a long time to chop down, but the good news is, it all comes down in one swing. And then, you get a log. Good. So now, we can make a campfire. That's good because it is just in time. There, also this. I knew it. I knew I saw. Oh my god, look at this. With a little bit of shelter from the elements. The wind has died down. He said, just as the wind started building up again, he put down 1 log, 3 sticks, and then with this, there it is. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. That is amazing. I can't believe I just spent my first day panicking to make a campfire, but we did it. That was actually close. I knew everything. I literally didn't struggle there. I knew everything to do right, and it still almost killed us. Jeez. With this small little campfire burning, I was desperately clinging to hopes of survival in this first frozen night on the mountaintop. The thoughts of getting somewhere truly safe, making a real shelter, and finding Matt were clearly going to be a very far-off dream for now. I had to calm down and focus on surviving the next few minutes first. And I was about to find out something that was going to make that so much tougher. And that makes planks. Perfect. That's actually easy. I think in my last mod pack, in order to make planks, we had to hit hollow logs. Wait a second here. Hold on. Hello? Oh, no. Oh, this is the part that sucks. Okay. In order to make a crafting table, it's not just wood. We have to actually have all of the tools of a crafting table. Okay, so we got the wood. We have this. So we need more string. Of course we need more string. Now we can go out here and gather a little bit. The problem is, yeah, you see that? The second I start to go outside in the night here, it starts to get cold. Question is it cold enough to start to actually get me freezing? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 string. So now we just do what? A stick. And this can get our hammer. Okay. Hammer and wood. That's half of it done. And then we need an axe. But I can't make... Oh, this. We can do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Hopefully nothing collapses on us. There we go. I thought I heard something, but I think it might have been just me. I don't think there's hostile mobs. Other than the bears and the wolves and the boars. And myself and my luck. My luck is currently hostile because I didn't get any flint shards again. There we go. So we have this, and then we just put it on the top of a stick. There we go. And can we do this? Or are we going to need more? That's okay, I guess. It's getting a little expensive, though. Okay, I'm going to hope... That looks too small to be an Enderman, though. I don't really want to look at it if it is an Enderman. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Why did that just collapse? Why did the dirt just fall in? Why is my screen getting all weird and blurry? So first of all, the physics, clearly, realistic physics is in this mod because that just collapsed. Second, I think that's just an Enderman, so I think I'm okay. I think it's a baby Enderman. Is that a thing? Is that real? Apologies for my voice, too. My voice has been bugging me. I hope it's not bugging you. I hope my voice doesn't suck. Because this definitely doesn't suck. Beautiful crafting table. There we go. Okay, the crafting table is actually a big deal. This is really good. I think immediately what I have to do is I have to figure out how I'm going to get food and water. The big thing is, what I really need is to be able to make campfires. And I can do that, which is awesome. The next thing is, it'd be nice if I got a pick. I think. Oh, it's daytime. Okay. We're going to take this and hold on to this because this is more precious than a diamond right now. The next thing that we have to do is we have to try to find some kind of food. I think it might be a little cold out here, but that's okay. It is. It's a baby Enderman. That was scaring me last night. That's okay. Just won't stare at it and it won't hurt us. Oh, look at this. My camera gets all fuzzy when I get close to it. It's like the, what is it, Slenderman. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Anyway, now that I have, an emerald, that might be kind of smart to come back and get that. There's a bunch of iron here and the emerald and coal and osmium. But before I get too carried away with all that, first off, this is a pretty beautiful world, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit cold, but now that we have our campfire and we have the ability to make more campfires, maybe now we can better try to figure out where it is we should build our fallout bunker. Truth be told, guys, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself still, because while I'm going around and looking for a good spot to build, my number one priority is still getting some kind of food and some kind of water. I think food is our first thing, because I think food goes faster than water. Even though I don't think that's how it works in real life. I think in real life, if you go 3 days without water and you die, right? Either way. While I love these mountaintops, the truth is, obviously, one of the big survival techniques is you need to get water. And in order to get water, you should head it downhill. So as much as I love our little glen here, our little cloudy glen here up in the mountaintops, I think we're going to have to try to head down and away from this place to find water. That's a little dangerous, but I think it's still the smartest thing to do. Unless there's water here. Dude, if there was like a little pond here, no. Or if I had some way to melt this ice, packed ice, nope. Yeah, if there's like a little pond right here, I guess this means we're going on a little adventure. Ooh, this is a good start. There we go, red mushrooms. We could, we can get some of these. And if we find brown mushrooms, we can actually get some food. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately our water's starting to get a little not great. Let's keep on heading down, see if we can't find a pond or a stream or something. You can tell that we're at super high altitude because we're literally in the clouds right now. This is why this is so foggy. We're literally inside of a cloud. Oh, what's this? What's this? Hold on. A brown mushroom. Beautiful. Okay. So now what we can do, I think this will take a crafting table, but that's okay. We can make planks, right? Yes. So what we'll do, perfect, and do not leave this behind, is now take a bowl, take mushrooms, and there we go. Foraging successful. We have our first 2 little bits of food here. And that's amazing. I'm happy. I know it sounds like I'm not happy because it literally said hot drink, and yet we got no water for that. So the thing about this mod pack is there's no, other than those little endermen, there's no mobs, but there are animals. I'm afraid the further we get away from the mountains, down into the valleys, we may get more wildlife. Alright, so there's the mountain we started. We could go this direction. The problem is, if we're in the pine trees, when the sun goes down, it'll be super cold. And that might be a little stupid. We could go this way. This kind of looks colder, but also, it looks like this might be headed downhill. There might be water that way. I mean, up at the top, you guys saw, there's a giant lake that direction. Maybe that's our best bet. It's a little basic, but maybe heading towards that lake might be the smartest thing to do. I'm trying to get like a better view to see what's going on around us. The problem is, whenever you jump, that uses up a ton of water, so going up these hills is not the smart thing to be doing. I think right there's a lake behind the conifer trees. I think. Look at that, look at that. Yeah, see, there's deer out here. Now, I think if we, maybe not. If we get close to deer, do they run away? Yeah, see. Unfortunately, meat will probably not be the first thing on the menu, because animals do run away from us. Thing is, while the deer run away, I'm afraid the bears won't. Vision is getting blurry, drink some water. Okay. Oh, shoot. Unfortunately, we're still pretty far away from water. I kind of don't want to be running around half blind. So, I have an idea. I don't know if this tree will drop. If you break an oak tree, you'll get apples. I don't know if this tree would drop apples. Let's try this one right here. Man, it's foggy. There we go. One down. My monitor's literally looking like an analog TV from like the 90s. Trying to go through all the static. But there it is. It's all worth it. So the apple has, yep, 1 drop of water. Unfortunately, I can only eat it if I'm hungry. It still is a food. So, problem is, the sun is going down. So I think before we find any more water, we have to find some shelter. Shoot. Is there just like a little mountain we can... Or a cave. Maybe right here. Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay. Not too spooky, right? Okay, just gotta watch my step. Make sure I don't go down there. Right here. We'll go 1, 1, 2, 3, and hit the fire starter. Ooh, okay. Alright, the good news is the night's come down. The night has fallen. Good night's come down. Night has fallen. And we're nice and warm by our campfire. Good. Let's go ahead and do this. Boom, boom, boom. This is one of the big reasons we need the crafting table. I don't have to explain to you why a crafting table is useful, but the first thing we use for with the crafting table is the first thing we're gonna make is this flint pickaxe. Now, am I gonna get much use out of it since I'm half blind and freezing? Well, we can definitely get some of this, as long as this gravel doesn't fall on me. Okay. Okay, 11 coal, which is good. Obviously, we'll be able to cook stuff up. We will smelt stuff up. Cook stuff up is the wrong word. Don't think I'm getting a little too hungry. We'll be able to smelt up some iron, but I think, more importantly, what we're going to do is going to make some torches. Torches are nice, 1, because if we get stuck out at night, which I hope we don't, but just in case, we'll be able to see better. But also, they provide a little bit of warmth, which is super important. Every little bit counts. Crawling out of this tiny little cave every night might have been a little bit pathetic, but it was working. My attempts to find water, however, were not. I have to hurry up and find some kind of water source. Fast. Of course, if I hurry up and I run too fast, I could be facing something much, much worse than just the thirst. Daytime. I'm going to leave the campfires everywhere I go. I see no reason why I should break down campfires, so I'll leave them everywhere, just in case. We will head out into the ugly-looking morning of day 3. Literally, little chapped. It's a little tough. As tempting as it is to get this osmium iron and emeralds, I think we got to prioritize. We got to be smart here. We're already so down bad. No way? Oh god. Okay, so this looks bad. I know this looks bad, guys, but it has water in it. This might be huge. You guys, I know this just looks like berries. This is, except for that. This is genuinely a game changer. Oh, each one of these has a little bit of water. Oh, this is huge. Assuming I can actually do this. Oh, my legs took damage too. Except it heals. They heal. think if it's a minor wound, it heals. This is all good, except I think we're going to run out of water. Don't panic. If we start to run out of water, we don't panic because we have some way. Ooh, brown mushroom's good. Up, yep, see that? That right there? Please, please say this is going to work. Come on. Come on. And then use this up so I can eat. Ow. I can't believe... There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh my god, I can't believe that that's currently our strategy. Is to basically let ourselves die so that we can eat something that has some water in it. Yeah, great strategy. Unfortunately, I'm kind of lost here. I don't really know which way I'm going. Bro, this undergrowth is so dense. Yeah, unfortunately, I hate this. Because there could be like a bear right here, and I wouldn't be able to see him. I think maybe I should go back that way. To where at least I have some better... Oh, Enderman close to me. At least I'll have... Yeah, here. See, I can at least see a little bit better so I can see animals. Okay, there we go. Now that we are eating a little bit more, we're getting a little bit more water back. Oh my god, I can see again. Oh, that makes my throat feel better IRL. Okay, beautiful. Now I can actually see where I'm going. All right, the cool thing about the conifer forest is because the trees are so high, I actually have some good... I can see really far. That's good. We can get more berries. That's good. Oh. Okay. So, man, I wish I had a map. These are carrots. That's amazing. We definitely want to have these because these are obviously a great crop. Hold on. Jeez, I keep hearing things behind me. Problem is, if I learned anything from my last video, the second I pick these, they'll start to go stale, which isn't great. I definitely think we should find a source of water where we can plant these. Just like a natural lake or river where we can put those and try... Oh, wait. No. No way. I literally was so far away from them. I wasn't even close. No. Come on, not like this. They're right behind me. Come on. Oh my god. How do I get away from them? Oh, okay. Please, I can hear them right behind me. Go away. Please. Okay. I can't tell. Obviously I'm not going to walk back that way. Oh, shoot. Okay. There's a bear right there. Like I said, the closer we get to water, the more there'll be animals drinking the water. So we literally ran all the way back up the hill. I'm almost thinking, maybe we try that way? No. Let's keep on trying. Let's try to go down here, but maybe go down this way. Whoa. Okay. I'll be real with you guys. I almost want to take like a break, step back from the game. That scared me so much more than I thought it would. Oh my god. I genuinely was like gripped by fear there. So of course, I had become too tunnel visioned in finding water and food. I had forgotten that I wasn't the only one trying to make a meal this morning. Truth be told, I had just gotten pretty lucky. With full food and water, I was still able to manage to get away from that bear attack. However, next time might not be so lucky. Okay. It's okay, though. Oh my god, look at this. Okay, so there's onions here. A couple, like maybe 3 onions. And there's carrots right down there. That's amazing. That's 2 super good crops. There's a cow here. There's a ton of good stuff here. I can't do anything with it until I find some water. So the bear was over that way. Let's just keep on going around this way. Okay. See, I want to say the conifer trees are great because I can see really far if there's a bear, but we literally came around the corner and there was a baby bear right there. And Mama Bear was not happy about that. Okay. Here we go. Here's a big open plain. The bad news is the more we're out in the plains, the more we're exposed So if the night comes, the cold will zap us, but be able to see bears. And at this point, I swear it's right down there. There's water right down there. The sun is going down. Come on. I know this is a little desperate. I'm literally just going like straight for it. This is all right. We're almost, I swear we have to be getting close to water. Please. Look at this. I hate this. I hate how beautiful this forest is. And I really can't take any time to like take it all in. It's so dangerous. We need to stay focused on trying to find... At this point, I think we need to try to find another cave. I do not want to be out here at night. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's definitely getting dark. Come on. Oh, there's water. Okay. The good news is, I thought I heard footsteps. Here we go. There's a giant lake. This is beautiful. That's not beautiful. That's not beautiful. That's not beautiful. No. No. Please. Oh, no. My foot. Please tell me my foot's gonna heal. I don't know how the physics mod works. Oh my god. He actually got me. He actually took a chunk out of my foot. Oh no, we're so close. Okay. I don't know if he's down below me. He's over there. I think I can hear him over there. He's mad though. He's still aggroed on me. I'm afraid he's gonna follow me and be right below me. Okay. Remember, with the physics mod, we might step on these and they might collapse. I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna jump. This might hurt a little bit. Here we go. Ooh, yep. Yeah. Please tell me he's not down here below me. Please tell me he's not gonna be right waiting for me. Oh, didn't want to do that either. Bro, I know he's like... Maybe he got stuck in a tree? Okay. This is not exactly what I wanted here. I'm stuck here on a cliff. Here's the water. Yay. Didn't really solve our problems, did it? I don't know where the bear is. And here I am, stuck in a tree. The water's only a few feet away from us, and yet we just can't get to it. We can't even get down to the ground. The pitch black has me blinded, and for now, stuck up in the tree where I would be staying all night. But would the morning be any safer? Okay, the sun's coming up, so I'm going to be able to see a little bit better. All right, good news is we made it down. Made it down to the water. The bad news is there's clearly no good farmland. Let's go ahead and go around and see if we can't find a better area without running into any bears. The bears really like this area close to the water. Whoa. Okay. Maybe also jumping through trees isn't a good idea. Dude, I swear. Listen. I can still hear him. He's over there now. He's been following me. No way. That's not him right there, is it? There's no way. This is ridiculous. Just have to try to sneak out of here. Unfortunately, there's that. How we have realistic water, which means even though I could build around it, I still kind of am going to get wet. We can't get wet, so we will freeze really fast. Gotta be honest though, getting cold is probably still better than getting... And there's something in the... I think that's a whale. I do not want to go in there and find out. Holy. I think that's a log. We're going to try to head over there. Hopefully there's no bear. Okay. Alright, okay. It's a little bit better. Whoa, okay. It's a blue jay, Captain. Holy. That's how bad I am right now. I'm literally jumping at blue jays. There's a little bit of flat area right here. Let me take a look at this. I don't have super high hopes for this, but... This little area is kind of hidden away. This is kind of an option. Okay. Still is pretty hilly, though. I mean, literally, I'd have to go up and down this mountain. You know what? Forget it. We're just going to swim. We're going to swim and we're going to put down a fire. Because I don't think we have a choice right now. No. Take it easy. This is terrible. I thought this would be a good place to build. Oh, no. That's not a jellyfish. I know that's going to sting me. No. Shoot. This all looks like a cliff. Here, what about right here? We gotta hurry, because if we do not get dry before the sun starts to set... Oh my god. Yep. Here comes the cold. Okay, okay, okay. This is okay, though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We have a fire starter. Ah, this is ridiculous. In a weird turn of events, finding this water source did not end up saving us. In reality, we need a decent area to plant some of our crops. A nice flat little farm. And these permafrosted, jagged cliffs were not going to help us out. And so, as much as it hurts, I've decided we have to keep on looking for a better place. Hopefully, with less wildlife. See this. Eat the berries until now we're there, now we're full on water. Maybe we can even go a little extra. But I know what we can do is we can do this, this, and this. And there we go. That should keep us beautiful. Super nice and fed. And now we're nice and dry. We're warm. Okay. I'll be real with you. I'm still kind of nervous, but this is my plan. I really don't think there's a good area to farm here. This cliff is just too... I can't build a base here. I think that up there I saw hot springs. Really, I need to get my nutrition better so that I can run away from the wildlife. And we are days away from that. Maybe even a full season away from that, if we're lucky. This is stupid, and we literally just got to water, but I think I have to leave. I think I have to go. I think I have to go back. Jeez, if I can. Also, I don't love that there's like this permafrost. Number one, because the textures are all messed up. But also, I don't know if I can grow any crops in this permafrost. So there's 100, there's literally 100. There's 3 good reasons why I can't be down here. 1, too many animals. 2, no good area to grow. And 3, even if we found a good area, no good fertile soil to grow in. Okay, I think we're almost out of here. Good. Now, let's just see if we can get out of this conifer forest without running into any bears. But a raccoon, that's okay. No problem with a raccoon. The sun is going down. That's okay, because we have a torch. Okay. No, 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 no. I had to make that jump. No, I gotta get up in a tree. I gotta get up in a tree. There, he's still there. He's still chasing. He's still chasing. No way. No way. There's 2 of them. No way. No way. No way. No way. No. No, 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 no. I can't see anything. No way. Okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Maybe I should just spend the night up in a tree? I don't even know anymore. I think it's in... I can't tell if it's in the forest or... What biome? Oh. I literally ran into a bear while running away from another bear. This is ridiculous. Also, I'm not getting more water, so I'm just wasting berries. I don't even know if this is smart. I don't know if sneaking means that they're less likely to hear me. I have no idea what I'm doing, you guys. I can't even tell. I thought that was a bear for a second. I have been sneaking and hiding in trees all night. The sun is coming up, so now I can actually see a little bit better. We have at least 1 more berry. Okay, I remember this spot. I remember this big rock formation right here. I kind of almost want to say I'm sort of safe. I thought that there was an area here. I thought I saw water, like right here though. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's right here? Hold on. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, yes. Okay. It's a hot spring. Okay. This is... okay. Don't think this biome has any bears. If there are bears, I can see them before I get too close to them. Also, I think that because of these, I think we're warm. Oh yeah. This is gonna keep us warm. This is amazing. Like, this is the best thing that's happened to us this whole video. These hot springs are the best thing that's happened to us. Here's the problem. I don't know if this permafrost, with all these broken textures, I don't know if we can grow in anything here. Doesn't matter. We're gonna have to just make do. Here's step 1 of making do. Great. And the permafrost has terrible physics. It collapses right away. Okay. That's alright though, because we can do this. I'm not even gonna try to be resourceful. I know that the physics mod is is fidgety, to say the least. So I'm just going to go ahead and basically full send it and just make a roof out of these logs. I don't care if this is a waste of logs. I need this right now. Yeah, just like this. I actually think that these springs are keeping us warm. Like, I genuinely think that down here, we're going to be pretty safe, but also we have literally water right here. Fresh spring water right here. Now, I wanted to try one thing. I have a feeling that even though this should be fresh, yeah, it still can give us thirst. That's okay. That's not great, but that's okay. What's more important is this for right now. This is going to be our little home. Finally, after a full week running through the forest, this peaceful, calm little hot spring is a godsend, and it might just save us after all. But only if we're smart about how we use it, and how we avoid the growing bear population. And now we have a tiny little shelter. Oh my god. It took us till day 5 to get this. Literally a fire and a crafting table. Okay, next up, what we're going to do, see, these are still fresh, but this is a decent little source of food, and I think they will grow here. So for right now, what we're going to do, so we'll keep those just before the sun sets. Let's go boom, boom. We'll make a flint hoe. Now, we can't hoe up the ponzel. We could hoe this, which is cool. That's a good start. But my fear is, yeah, we can't hoe up any of this. So unfortunately, we don't have that much dirt. So what we're going to do, I do not want to be out at night, even though I don't think there's any bears in this area. I do not want to be out at night. So let's go ahead and snuggle up in our little camp here. There we go. There we go. There's definitely something outside, but I'm going to hope it's nothing. Now we have a shovel. And tomorrow, we'll head out and we will try to get some dirt. I could hear them. The occasional footstep and rustling in the bushes. The animals were still prowling all around my camp. As much as I was falling in love with this life-giving spring, I knew, deep down, I was still in danger. Wait. Oh, okay. Here we go. Start of day 6, right? Yep. Sure is. Okay. So, this is actually going to be really easy. Yeah, see anything here like this that doesn't have the broken textures on it? That's dirt. We'll just go around and collect all the dirt. 30. Maybe that'll be a decent start. Okay. Then we'll go over with the hoe. Hemp seeds, I think that might be better than you think. So let's start off. I can't believe I'm going to do this in my survival world, but my first crop is going to be hemp. Next up, we will put down some seeds. Thing is, I don't really want to put down that many seeds because these don't go bad. The crop I'd really like to plant is this. Now, can I farm it? Good, okay. I don't even have to dig it out of the ground. I can just go up, punch it. There we go. 7 onions. Onions, I think, actually last pretty long, too. The big one is carrots, which we saw some carrots. Those will go bad, but we have to make sure that they're in the ground and watered. Let's focus on the good news. The good news is we have some carrots. Yep. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Is that all of them? No more little white flowers. We have 5 carrots. Look at how good those carrots look. I do like that. Also, in the meantime, since I'm feeling much safer and we're not so crowded by bears, let's do this. I think we can do this with flint. We can. I don't have to get stone. Yes. We can skip stone tools. Because of this mountain, we can get iron. They dropped me off in the middle of nowhere, but in their defense, as much as I don't really want to admit it, they dropped me off in a resource-rich area. When we start doing Nuclearcraft, I think I'll be happy to be here. Till then, this place is a struggle. Which is why, even though I like this place, I don't think we're going to get a huge setup here. I think we still have to keep searching for a really good space to build. What I'm going to do right now is get myself set up so that we can go on a really long journey and not feel so panicked. Mostly get more food and more water. All right, it's getting kind of late here. And so, the farm grows. But so does the interest of our neighbors. Just as the sun is rising, let's go ahead and do this. Oh my god, there's a crow. Okay, I thought I saw something sneaking around. The big thing is, what we're going to do right now is we're going to cook up our iron, and we're going to get ready to go on a journey. Hopefully, by not today, but the next day. Boom. Put this right here, and get that cooking up. 15 is fine to start. We're going to let that cook. Either way, we have to go out and find us some sand. We have to make bottles so we can carry our water and purify it. And then if we have water we're carrying, we can get maybe a better area with some more permanent area. But first we got to find sand. Oh, that's not great. Shoot. Is that going to be a problem? Shoot. Okay. I think maybe there's sand up there. This might be stupid because where we freeze, we might... What in the world is that? No way. No way. Am I crazy? Is there really a bear just right there? No way. No. Okay, once you hear that sound, I think I have to hide. Like here. Okay, we don't have logs. Shoot, I'll have to go out and grab a log. This, maybe this will be okay. Boom. 1, 2, 3. We were smart enough to bring our fire starter. Okay, good. This isn't a great way to spend day 7. My fear now is that we're going to be stuck in here and waste the day away. Please warm up. Please warm up. Thank you. That was too close. That was stupid. We shouldn't have been doing that. I think that there is sand up on the hill out there. Man, that was dumb. I shouldn't have been doing that. But to be honest with you, I don't know. There's still a lot of bears in this area. Officially, it's day 8. The question is, how much longer are we going to get this rain? Do not love being out here. This might be dumb, especially since we're kind of going up the mountain right now. I swear, you guys, I think that there was sand where we started. Oh, honestly, I don't have to grab it. I just have to make sure it's there before we start to freeze. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, there's home. There it is. This was a brave idea. Oh, no. Please don't tell me this is going to kill me. Dude, not like this. Not like this. I actually like this world. Not like this. Okay, we can get in here. We can get warm, and please tell me... Oh, we're warm and the hot drink and hot food. Oh my god, I think that might save our butts. Okay. That was a really stupid journey. We'll at least get iron pickaxe. Pretty good. We'll get an iron axe as well. I gotta be honest with you guys, the bears, like, they hurt so badly. I really don't even think that trying to go after them with an axe would be worth it. So I'm gonna hold on to this for a bit. Of course, every time I just started to feel a little bit safer, like I was really starting to make some good progress here, or maybe even that I was starting to conquer nature itself, I was immediately humbled and brought right back to the hard truth. To be honest, the configurations in this mod pack, in this world, are set up to make sure that I never really do feel safe. Just like in the real world, I'm always going to be fighting for my life. Ow! Bro, that tree just fell on my head. That was like totally different. Well, I was gonna cut that tree down so that we could have a campfire. Maybe we could go and try to go up the mountain again. Alright, I'm going. This is a desperate run. Please don't tell me I'm getting cold. Yeah, unfortunately going up here, that might be the problem. No. Here, we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 1, and fire start right there. Good. The good thing is we have some bread. God, that's such a good thing. That's like a lifesaver. So that bread will help us out a lot. All right. I'm I'm just gonna look around. I'm not gonna try to go too far. I'm just gonna look around. I swear there was sand up here. Am I crazy? Maybe it was way over there. And you know what? The more and more I think about it, yeah, you know what? I think there's sand all the way over in the little, like, area we started. Bro, the spring is brutal. It just keeps raining. Dude, am I gonna be stuck in here all night? I don't think I should go out there. I don't have that much food. And I really don't think I should go out there. Oh, listen. I think it stopped raining. I don't know if that means it's warm enough to go outside. But I am dry. I don't know. Maybe I'll pop my head out and we'll see. If I start to really get cold fast, then we'll know. It is. It's pretty, but it's also kind of terrifying. If an aurora was this blood red, I'd be freaking out. Yet another night wasted, desperately trying to stay warm. Oh, it's daytime. Okay. I'll leave that campfire right there. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, man, hopefully I'm actually going to try. I'm going to make like a really bold effort to try to find some sand today. Maybe that's some right there. I swear there was sand. It may be... I'll literally go right back to where we started, because I think there was some sand there. Yeah, this is where we started. Yeah. Please, 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 please. This is... I know this... The more and more I could do this, the more and more I sound crazy. Because why would there be... This is not like an area where sand should be. But I swear I saw... What's this right here? What's this right here? Yes. I don't know why. I have no idea why there's sand here. Oh, I'll dig with my hand. I don't care. I do not care. It must be whatever geological... This blackstone, whatever this is, there's sand around it. Why is there terracotta here? This is so weird. All right. I am happy with this. I am content with this, at least. We've literally dug ourselves all the way down here. I don't know if the physics mod is going to let us do this, but I'd like to cover this up just so I don't fall in here. Here's the thing. So we came down here and we went that way. I actually kind of want to explore what's over this way. Fortunately, I need some more water, so we'll have to do that another day. But once we get a good supply of water, I think I'm gonna go do some exploring over that way. But why? Why was there sand right here? Halfway up this mountain? Why was there this strange deformation in the land? Why is it that in the exact spot I was dropped off, the exact area we started, is weirdly flattened and devoid of life? Why is all the vegetation ripped away? Why is this area so brown, decayed, and dying? We literally just tried to walk over this little hill right here. We are basically used up all of our water. Honestly, this is... I don't care if you say this is dirty water. This is heaven. Beautiful. Okay, good. We've now been messing around in the rain in this biome and that biome and over there for almost like, what, 4 days? And we haven't run into any bear. I really think that the bears are down by that lake. So as much as I'd love to use that to cool down my reactor, I think we have to go and find a different water source. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now we're home. There we go. Full belly. And now we can drink from here. It's not the best, but it'll have to do for right now. In the meantime, we go here with this. Oh, you know what? Might as well go here too. And because we have a lot, we got to cook up a lot of sand. Also, we have this. So let's go ahead and send these bad boys. Unfortunately, I don't think these stack. Yeah, that's unfortunately very true. Can we cook these on a fireplace? No. Oh, no. That's rough. We can still put them in here, though. That's obviously not ideal. We can deal with that. These, I think, stack. That would be way cool. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. Yep, these stack, which is good. So right now we'll do this, and this will be our... I'm stupid, maybe? Yeah, I am stupid. There we go. The question is, will those go bad? Fruits and carbs isn't great, but come on, we're more worried about survival right now. Luckily, this hemp grows like weeds. You don't say. We can go boom, boom, boom to get one. And then can we do this? Can we do like a hybrid? Nah. Okay, that's okay though. I think for right now, let's go ahead and send this. Oh, why can't I stack these together? Oh no, eventually these will start to go bad too. I had recovered fairly well. I was growing all the right crops to keep myself fed and pretty well clothed. But in truth, I needed more than just a small spring of water here if I wanted to build my bunker. The lake would have been ideal, but it's drawing in every single bear from a mile around. We're going to need something better. We might need a new plan. Yeah, as much as I like that down there, I hate to say it, but it's just chocked full of bears. There's just way too many bears. I think the smart thing to do is to go over this hill and look for maybe like a river or something, some other water source. If it turns out every water source has a crazy amount of animals, then, you know, I messed up. My bad. But at least I gotta try. I gotta try some other option first. And maybe we'll be. Maybe I'll delete this and we'll be building down there regardless. But I'm thinking I'm gonna go over there and see if there's a... Whoa. No way that just snuck up on me. No way. Shoot. And now it's dark and he's still following me. I can hear him. Oh, no. No way. No way. Don't let it end like this. Oh, shoot. I can get some distance if I jump. But I also don't want to hurt my feet. Please. Dude, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And now he better not be following because I just ran out of food. That's crazy. I don't even know what those sounds are, but I have to run. Oh my god. I'm hearing stuff all around me. I don't know if it's wolves or bears or what's going on. I died. I literally was looking over there. I'm like, oh, we should build there. We can't. We can't build there because there's way too many bears by that lake. Oh my god. For real? Jeez. I was actually feeling comfortable, feeling relaxed. I completely forgot. Dude, I'm so stupid. I really let these bears almost get me. Dude. Ugh. Okay. So we can do this, and we can make a ton of wool. Good. Now we can make our boots, and 6 means we can at least make a hat, right? Yeah. Oh, no, the hat takes leather. Snow pants? Okay. Okay. Put these on. I pray that I didn't lead the bear over here tonight. Yeah, dude. I really like this. I really like that lake, but dude, there's way too many bears. I was truly shook to my core. The bears were now sniffing closer and closer to my camp, and I knew that every night that had passed could be one where they would find us. Whether I liked it or not, it was time to leave. Now. Was the encounter with the bear last night the scariest thing ever? Sure was. We made it through the night. We made it through another one. 1, 2, 3. So now we have 3, and let's do this. Our very now I'm getting nervous, dude. I'm hearing like... I think those are just literally the flies, like, buzzing, and I'm getting freaking out. And now we can get this last piece of hemp. With it, we can make our last piece of string to make our 7th piece of wool. And now we should be able to put on these pants. Whew, okay. Beautiful. Thank you. Keep me much more warm. Or much warmer, I guess. And now let's go and see if we can't do a little exploring. We have a fire starter. So I'm going to go out and get some chopped down tree and get some logs. That's easy. We have 8 bottles of purified water. I'm going to do this. I think this is just in case. I think that's smart. I'll leave the food right there, because like I said, I'll betcha that we may still need this. We'll see. All right. If we find a new spot, we have a ton of supplies. We have water, and we have dookie water. My favorite. but we're going to go over the mountain. Now, just so you guys know, if I'm being real, 90% of the reason we're going to go over there is to get away from this. I've been looking at this, and it's bleh. So we're going to try to get away from the permafrost. Permafrost is bad for farming, number one. We should not be building our nuclear bunker under permafrost. But number two, it's woketed. We have the crafting table, which is the most important thing, and iron tools, so we're pretty set. We've got our clothes. I think we're ready for this. I will say, I don't love these big conifer trees, but when they're all alone like this, they do look pretty impressive. The conifer forest, ick, but this right here, I vibe with that. Now, for the third time, we are going through this little glen here. We're passing by the area where we got our sand. Finally. Ooh, I want to do this. Yeah. I think this is worth it. Okay. Did we actually get the honey? Yes, we did. Okay. Easy. Dude, those bees look... I do not like that. Let's go. You know what? We got that honey and didn't get stung. I call that a win-win. Okay. Let's go ahead. The sun is going down, but let's get out of the mountains, and the whole thing we really want to do, we got to try to get out of this spruce biome, which I think we can do, and try to get into the oak biome. Yes! Look at that. The temperature's already going up for us. Beautiful. And this is where we will spend the night, and potentially, there's deer right there. Ooh, potentially we will now start to look for a new area to build our base. All right, let's do this. I'm hearing a lot of noises. I think it's deer, though. I hope it's the deer. Chop this down. We just want a little area. This right here. And then we will hit this. Boom. Okay. This will keep us warm through the night. In the morning, the one thing is, I'm actually pretty warm. This biome is amazing. But I don't want to be going out at night, because I don't have that high of visibility. I don't want to run into bears, since I know I just ran into deer. We have a ton of onions. Let's go ahead and use onions first. This will be dinner. A little bit of water. There, that seems good. That puts us down to 6, which is good. We did a lot of traveling today, and only used up 2 water. This is going to be, we have a ton of food, so this is going to be our main limit. When we start to get low on this, we got to stop and try to figure out how to get more water. I had left the safety of our spring shelter, and yet somehow, this biome seemed almost safer. Even out here, in the middle of the night, with practically no protection, I was feeling okay. Or at least, that's what I thought. Okay. Here comes, I think this is day 12, yeah. Let's go ahead. There's a little bee right there. Whoa. Dude, I cannot... I know we're already on day 12. I can't get over how beautiful the forest looks. Remember the big thing that we're looking for. We're trying to stay away from bears, but we are trying to find some kind of water. But I think if I head up, at least I can get a better idea. There's mountains up there, I think. Ooh. I got close to these ones. Ooh. Here, maybe let's look out this way. Let's see if we can see anything. We're trying not to get too high up here. I don't want to do anything stupid. Whoa, there's like an ocean. Okay, look at that. So that's cool. I like that. The problem is this biome's cold, so building... If this goes... This is going to be the exact same thing as what we left. What's over this way? I love spruce. Like, as a wood, I love spruce. But this forest is, like, so unforgiving. It's so dense and so tough to build in. And then it's freezing cold at night, so... Ow! Oh, I should have made band-aids. I should have made first aid. Okay, here we go. We're back into the boreal forest? No, that's a boreal forest. This is temperate. I always get those two mixed up. Temperate forest and boreal forest. Okay, that's just a log. Those are deer. There's... Downhill might be the way to go. Spruce that way. Let's go down this way. Oop. Okay, here we go. What is this? What? What's this? Oh my god, it's a river. Okay. So, whoa, look at this. So there's a river that comes up this way. Where does this river meet the forest? First of all, there's a ton of good area to build here. This is it. This is what we've been looking for. This freshwater river will be exactly what the reactor needs. Okay, here we go. All right. This is the edge of the forest. Where we start to come down to some stone, which is okay. Look at that. Oh, that's redwood. There's a redwood grove right there. We're going to get some redwood for our base for sure. This is pretty amazing. So, what we have is the water supply that we're going to need for the reactor. There's a cave there, and we could even build our reactor. We could build the bunker inside of a cave. So, one of the things I'm considering is the forest up there is ideal for building because it conceals us. Hiding in that forest is amazing. But obviously, we need to be close to this river for the water. What about if there's a forest right here? What if we build in here and then we're close enough to the water? This might be exactly what we need. Oh my god, there's even a ravine here? This would be the perfect spot to start. And we even get a small water supply. This is... Oh, this might be it, guys. All we have to do is find a way to hide ourselves in here, away from any prying eyes. And then we just have to covertly pump some of that water back here. This is it. This is exactly where our bunker will be. Oh, yeah. And then we can even let water in here. No way. This is it. This is exactly what we need. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look. Oh, well. That's one way to discover that. I was just about to say, there's even a deep... There's a ton of water here. This is a perfect area to start to draw water from. Oh, yeah. This is it. Here we are with the redwood forest out there at the backdrop. Oh, this is beautiful. And then hidden away in here, we can build the entrance to our bunker. And we got here with tons of water. Oh, I almost feel bad for you guys. You guys are getting no drama today. Everything's working out really smooth. Why would I say that? Why would I jinx myself like that? Oh, it must be super close to... There's an Enderman like right below me. Yeah. Okay. That's brutal. He's right there. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, no. I thought this was going to be a nice cave. It still could be. Yeah, that's right. We'll go in here with our little buddy. Just absolutely just stole some of the earth. And then we'll make a little fire here. Wow, we just broke the fire starter. That's funny. This will be the start of our new home. I had no idea just how true those words would be. All the way on the other side of the mountain range, far from that challenging area where I had been conveniently dropped in, this river valley was strangely perfect. It would have everything that I would need to start this hyper-realistic nuclear bunker. And now, I just had to make sure that I didn't ruin it. Or have someone else ruin us. Day 13. Lucky day 13. Actually, let's do this. I'm trying to figure out where exactly do I want to build. This is a pretty good area because it's a nice open little area. We can set up a kind of like a little base camp while we figure out what we're doing, while we start to get the bunker set up. But I still think that the best location, I still think it's going to be like right here. Not too close to the grasslands over there, but like right here. Yeah. In fact, you know what? Oh, whoops. I was like, why is my vision so nasty? All right, we're super low on carbs and soon we'll be malnourished. So I think there's only one way to really get carbs. So here we go. Get some of our color back. And then, yeah, I think literally right up against this hill. Like from here to here, this area right here is where we want to go. In fact, let's do this. Here we go. And we'll knock this one out too. And there we go. This will be our temporary little construction site. Ah, yes. We'll go ahead and start our little camp with this. I don't know what's going on here. But with this, officially, I feel like we have begun. And so it begins. Yeah, we're going to do that for right now just to clear up our inventory a little bit. And we're going to do this. So, could I cut these trees down? I could, but I don't want it. Like I said, I kind of want us to be a little hidden away. The thing is, in order for this to work, we need to get water in here, which means we need to be at least at this level. So, the water will come in here, but it will only go so far until it will stop. So it goes in here, and although this might be a little silly, I don't know how much I should be getting wet, but this is basically where we will start. It actually goes pretty far. We don't have to really push it. The whole thing is we just want this to be comfortable. If the river goes a little lower, first of all, if the river goes higher, this should cap it off. But if the river goes a little bit lower, that shouldn't be too bad. Let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3. And now this should get irrigated. Obviously, this will be a good test. Boom, 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 boom. To make a total of, is it 15? I think so. Make this side onion. The only thing, slight adjustment we're going to have to make is I am going to pull some of this gravel out of here. This will be weird too, watch, because the water flowed in here, but now it's going to flow back. I don't think that should be too much of a problem. But look at that, now the whole canal is like full. I don't know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Captain, I don't know that. I can't see that. It's too dark. You're absolutely correct, which is why I'm not a huge fan of working through the night, but we are a little bit pushed for time, so we're going to keep on going. I do want to try to keep a decent amount of cover, but I do think we will chop out just this one tree. Oh, got some rain too. Now, one thing we definitely got to make sure we do, let's do this. I'm going to actually, it's going to look like I'm doing this intentionally and not panicking. I'm definitely not panicking. What I think we got to do really quickly is, this is out in the open. I cut too many trees. Okay. Ooh, we're going to get a head start, guys. All right. Ahead of schedule here. We're going to start digging our area because we need a good little area to hide right now. We're going to dig our bunker starting today because we need somewhere to stay warm. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And of course, I'm an idiot who didn't replace my fire starter, and it started to rain because I was getting complacent because I forgot that how we're in brutal survival, not just normal Minecraft. But that's okay because I got lucky and didn't die. I gotta be honest with you guys. I know I'm kind of like being chill right now, but if I was out there when this happened, I might have been in trouble. Like if I wasn't right here close to all my stuff, I might be in trouble. Okay. A little bit rainy. We're going to get a little bit icky, sticky, wet, but that's okay. This is fine. We've got carrots. I will put a carrot there because if I put a seed there and it's this like beautiful patch and then there's a seed, I'll hate it forever. So we'll put these here for right now. I may need more of them, but I don't know. One of the big things is I kind of don't want to break this tree. This tree is exactly what we need to give us some shade, to give us some cover. Then we can put this here, and eventually we will have to find a way to like step down here. That's a good start of our tiny little hidden grove farm. I like it. We're gonna go a little bit bigger though. Even if we'll save this tree for right now. Let's go like that. Okay, good, very nice. Okay, all right, okay, good. I do want to put hemp in here. I guess this is our next thing we really got to go for is hemp. I know that these are really valuable, and I'm sorry I have to do this, but I need it to be even, or it'll cause me to lose my mind. So let's do this. So we have our weed and our hemp. And then, oh, there was one other plant that I was trying to grow. What was that? Either way, now that we have a tiny little farm going, we can start to focus on how are we gonna build this bunker. I honestly want to get, I think right here. Yeah, I think literally right here is where we want to be. Eventually we'll upgrade this. But for right now, just to hold it open temporarily, till we start making our concrete, we'll put a little wood. Also, I'm doing this, I like this. I think this actually looks good, putting like a frame like this for a temporary little entrance. I also think it might collapse on us, so we might have to do this more often. My hope here is that maybe we can go down. The level, the depth of this, I don't really know if that's super important. The main thing I want to focus on is, can we hit like a big opening? Wait a minute. Is this the bottom of the ravine? You guys. This could be nice. We could have an exit that goes into this ravine, especially if we run... we could run water down here, and then we could pipe it in through here. Oh, this might be the perfect area. Everything was starting to come together. This open area down here would give us a head start. And more importantly, the ravine right next to us with the water all around us. We still had tons of work to do, I'm not gonna lie. But now, we could really get moving. We'd have to, before the winter comes. This isn't super deep, but that's okay. I don't really know if I'm interested in going mega super deep, so this might actually be perfect. Also do this, thank you very much. I wonder also if carrying around heavy objects like this uses more food and more water. I don't know if that carry on and legendary survival are linked like that. All right, there we go. Break this down, boom, and chop this up. And we could take all this down into the temporary bunker. I'm not 100% sure. I just kind of want to be in here because I don't know if you guys can tell, but when it comes to this survival mod, being in shelter like this is so valuable. We're going to build a bunker, so we might as well get started now. Now, the big thing I also am a little worried about is our iron. I want to make sure I still have everything I need to make another pick before I do this next thing, which is, I think I'm going to keep on going a little deeper. This is really cool because it's not too far deep. It's about the perfect level deep. It hooks up with this ravine, which is kind of cool. There's a river right there. We can find a way to run the water down here. That's pretty cool. But I am going to go maybe a little bit deeper. I think one of the things we might do is we might have the bunker, but then still have a way to go down, because I think we want to have like the bunker, it's, you know, will have its own mine shaft. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm describing that very well. But even when we're living in the bunker, we still want to be able to go mining. Zinc. Warium. Okay. Yes. Warium. Remember that name. I know I'll never forget it. Actually, you know what, guys? Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Bricks. And I think in order to make bricks, we gotta do it like this. Okay, so we do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's perfect, don't you know? Let's make a little walkway down here. Lead. I wonder if that's universal. Lead might be good because our Nuclearcraft. We should probably take a look at this. Let's check out like manufactory. This takes lead. It also takes redstone, which is one of the reasons we're going deeper. Oh yeah, it takes warium. Okay, good. I don't know what this mod is, warium, but if it gives me lead, I'll take it. Oh. Okay, there's water here that's currently flowing in. There's some of our realistic water physics we have, or we had. I think there might be water underneath us right now. Anyway, water poured out of here and filled this little area up. This is so weird. There's also like logs that have fallen all the way. I'm not gonna lie to you, iron is still super important. I can keep on digging down and looking for iron. I have no problem with that. But also I know that up on that hill has iron. Maybe we'll take a trip up there too. Let's do this too. Let's get that sugar. And now we can come over here and go boom, 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 boom. Fill up our water bottles. Yeah, eventually, I think this is a good idea because we want to have our reactor to have access to water, but also we're going to want to have our crops have access to water. A reactor's cool because you can just pump a ton of water into it. That's not really how crops work. Crops kind of need to be sitting next to natural water, and if we have water flowing in this ravine, we can sort of irrigate our crops a little bit better, even if we have to channel some water underground. I kind of like that better. Melon, pumpkin juice is okay. It's 3. Sweet berry juice. This is, yeah. This is actually worth investing all this extra stuff in there. So this is what we'll do in the future. Sweet berry juice. We have all this, as long as we can find some bees. Let's go ahead and just eat these. Oh, you know what? No. It's daytime. Let's see if we can go find some honey. This will also be smart, because I'll get to look around. Whoa. I'll get to look around my area and see. Oh, I hear some. Is that a beehive? It sure is. We can put that there, and then we can grab some honey and run. You know what? Instead of harassing bees, let's go on a short little adventure and harass some deer instead. No, let's go and try to find some sugarcane. I think that's a much preferred source of sugar for a farmer such as myself. I think that might be sugarcane. That's definitely sand, which is awesome. That's good to know. We do need sand still. This might be a little stupid, but sugarcane looks weird in this. I think, see it has like reeds on top? I think that's just the resource pack. I think once we get close, we got our 8 sugar. Oh, yep. It's a bear. That's a bear. That's a bear. That's a bear. That's a bear. We got our 8 sugarcane, and now it's time to go before that bear hears us. We've got our 10 sugarcane. We got our 12 sugarcane. But also, while I'm here, I believe in... Whoa, that's deep. I think in the beach biomes like this, I think we can find other crops too, which would be pretty cool. Look at this. This is an actual man playing Minecraft who is somehow excited that he just saw beetroots. Now, I don't know how that happens, all right? Science doesn't understand. Now, what science does understand is heat, and how I cannot stand in this desert for more than a few seconds. But I'm going to be cool. I'm just going to go around the border here. Try not to get too hot, even though I can clearly see that heat is going up. So we got to be careful. Yeah, I think I see it right here. Tell me that's not cabbage. Oh, man. Dude, we just got sugarcane, beetroots, and cabbage. This is... feels kind of familiar to my other video. If you're playing with Farmer's Delight, find yourself a beach. Because, bro, sugarcane, beetroots, which somehow are good, sugarcane, and cabbage. Oh, it's amazing. All right, now that it's dark, let's just go as quick as we can. I know there's bears out here, so unfortunately, as much as I want to stay out here and try to get those chickens home, my water situation isn't good. Honestly, I just got to get home. I'm going to stay close to the water in case I run across a bear. I can at least try to run away in the water. I think I can swim better than bears. Now, I don't know if that's true in real life. I know I can climb up trees better than bears, which is definitely not true in real life. You're being chased by a bear. Do not try to escape by jumping into a tree. Also, if you're running out of water in real life, don't run. God, this like hurts to look at. Oh my God, I swear my throat right now in real life feels sore. I'm like actually thirsty IRL just watching this. Okay, here's our log. Okay, we're back home. Ow. Okay, you know what we're gonna have to do? Ow. It's a little bit desperate, but hold on, I think I can do this. Sweet berry juice, no. Beetroot juice. Need sugar, which we can absolutely do. And there we go, just a little bit of beetroot juice. Okay. Ooh, okay, I don't know if that was worth it. Yikes. Fortunately. What now? Food? Ow. We gotta at least try to get our carbs back. Even though I might start to fill up. No, these are actually barely even keeping my fruits up. Alright, let's go out. Since it's daytime now. Day 17. Let's go up here. Grab some berries. Now, unfortunately, berries are like the natural food for bears. Unfortunately, leaving berries up there means that bears might show up. Now, that's more likely to happen when food is more scarce, which is in fall. So we probably shouldn't leave those up there, but and it definitely can't have them up there in fall. Anyway, what's more important right now is this. This is actually worth making, whereas the other drinks weren't. Literally, this is almost just as good. But this goes from 3 to 5, and I think it actually is worth it. Now, what's really going to help with that is getting more sugar. If we have sugar and berries and water, then we can get this sweet berry juice. And to be honest with you, our water situation is taken care of. Big deal. It kind of is going to be our next immediate goal. For right now, though, I think what I want to do, you know what we could do? We could actually make this a little more efficient. I'm not going to go too crazy here because I think the first thing I want to do is try to move this all down in the bunker, but I want to be smart and take my time. So first, we're going to set up our sugarcane up here. We still have 10. That's perfect. The next thing we're going to start to do is start to make our farms down here underground. Right now, let's do something like this. Obviously, our nuclear bunker will not have oak doors, but we'll worry about that. We'll make this into a proper door later. For right now, let's try to figure out a way to make a farm down here. Let's go ahead and make just a really rough estimate and say, this is where it will start. This comes down here. We might have to go something like this. This might be where we actually walk in. So if the water comes here, then the dirt has to come up here. Right, there goes one pickaxe. I have a little bit of dirt, but this is really super just to get a basic layout. So let's say the water comes in here. Then we'll have a gate here. We'll have a border around here. This will be where we walk. I don't think this is too crazy. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. So it's opening the wall a little bit because we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be the end of our dirt here. Normally, I like to have a pathway around. I don't know why, but I like to just have a pathway where we're not stepping on the crops. However, I may not be too picky this time. I may just say this will go up to the wall and it is what it is. Finally, I was starting to dig into, no pun, my kind of Minecraft. A bunker farm with realistic physics truly was kind of all I've ever wanted in this world. And yet, of course, it's not going to be that easy. For some reason, I'm struggling to find some iron. So now, we're going to have to head back to an area that I had already seen some. And this would turn out to be a much bigger challenge than I was really hoping for. I will say every time I come out here, it is pretty gorgeous. I know I can't. People get mad when I stand around. The comments blow up when I stand around and just like look at how beautiful things. People are like, "Run, you gotta," and they're right. They're not wrong. I do get dangerously distracted when I should be focusing on more important stuff. But I mean, come on, can you blame me? Obviously you can. All right, here we go. In this weird area up the side of the cliff, there's almost always a ton of iron. If this biome is the same as the one I'm thinking of. Okay, here's a good start. I don't know why, but in my head, this little like rock area here was way bigger. I thought it was like a whole biome. It's just like a small little... Okay, I guess we're going to keep going. I'm going to go see if there's rocks over there. And then we might have another little plan too. Okay, I've been staying here in the shrubs. I hate this biome. I don't know why, but I hate this biome so much. Trying to stay out of the forest. I love that biome. But the problem is, I think the forest might be a little over-occupied. I think it might have bears in there, so I'm trying to stay safe. I've been lucky the past, like, 7-8 days staying in this little area that we haven't dealt with the bears. It makes me really happy that we decided to move from the other side of the mountain that was just crawling with bears. No pun intended. Nope. I don't think that's a pun. Anyway, the fact is, over here where the bears are way less populated, does make me happy that we moved. Fortunately, one of the downsides of moving is right where we spawned, literally where we were dropped off, we had a huge amount of iron. I definitely don't think that the search and rescue, the peeps who dropped us off, I definitely don't think that they best intentions in mind, but they did drop us off in a good area that had iron. So at least there was that. It wasn't a good area to live in, but maybe it was a good area to farm iron in. Alright, the good news is we haven't run into any bears or anything too bad. The bad news is I haven't really found that much iron. And the day's almost over. And emeralds. Ooh, and we haven't found emeralds here, which makes me think that this is not the same biome. This is just getting lucky and finding iron in a normal cliff. we might go back there one day. At least, maybe, hopefully we won't have to get iron. We won't be that desperate for iron. But if we have to go and get emeralds, we might go back over the hill. It's only like a day trip, so maybe we could do that. I was slowly starting to convince myself that heading back over the mountain range might actually be a good idea. If only I knew. I couldn't have been more wrong. Alright, so on this day-long excursion, we've got a total of 38 iron, which I guess isn't terrible. Totally honest, I was kind of hoping for better than that. But you know what? We can justify this whole trip right now by getting some redwood saplings. I kind of also have no idea how this is going to work. Let's try to chop down a smaller tree. Because remember, I have a mod that makes the trees fall down more realistically. So let's do this. Oh, I don't think it's going to work. Wait a minute, let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So that goes down like that. There we go, wood and saplings. Gorgeous, beautiful. I bet you it'll work on this tree too. So with a broken axe, we kind of have no choice but to head back home. We have a good amount of redwood, and we have saplings too. I don't know how tough it'll be to grow saplings for redwood trees inside of a bunker. I think that might not be an option. But still, this is pretty cool. I miss it already. I'm already sad that we're leaving the redwoods. Hey, little guy. They get stuck in the grass and they just start doing donuts. Look at this, swim right through here. I do think there's something funny about swimming and still being like dying of thirst. But we'll make sure we also get our water cooking. My eyeballs are about to fall out of my skull looking at this. And there we go. 3 more drinks. Although I will tell you, for real, I'm going to do this because I think this is too much. I think this would be wasted. And that's just fine with me. Just before making our trip back over the mountains, I couldn't wait any longer. I needed to see just how the realistic water would work. I had to know if this underground farm thing had any chance. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do proof of concept. So the water should come in here. So the very bare bones, again, we'll have like, I think what we'll do is maybe have a gate here. We'll do make a new pick. And again, before I get too carried away, here on day 20, wow, time flies. This is good though. I don't want to rush this bunker. I want to make this a nice little bunker. But let's go ahead and find ourselves somewhere. God, it's so beautiful. I like don't want to take the dirt away. But let's do this. And while we're here, grab some dirt. So let's go ahead, fill this in. Actually, let's do this. Here we will put sand. So we'll have our crops here, but we'll have some sand here so we can grow a little bit of sugarcane. Now, there's a couple things. Number one, before I get too carried away here, I do want to, I'm not going to fill this whole thing out with dirt just yet. I just want to get water into the ravine to see if this will work. Now, let's see. Number one, right behind this, which is why this is mossy. So I think if I break this, water will pour in here. Let's see how this works. Yep, there it goes. So this little area is going to start to fill up with some water. As it shoots right through. Yep, realistic water physics. See, the thing is, that's exciting because that's exactly what we want to happen. We want to build up our water reserves so that we have some for our crops. But at the same time, that's a little bit of trauma because normally when I see water flowing like this, it means it's going to start to flood. Okay. So, let's jump in here and let's take a peek. So, wow, look at this. So far, so good. Yeah, dude. That's amazing. The water's flowing right in here. And, oh, let me get my sugarcane. Let's do it. Let's do a proper test. Remember, sugarcane can't grow without water. So, boom, boom, boom. There we go. There we go. We have our first crop set down as sugarcane. I wanted to do hemp as our first crop. You know me, boys. But this is fine too. All right, so the water comes up this high. In this mod pack, I'm pretty sure that realistic water physics means that the crops will actually, I don't know if the sugarcane does this, but the crops will start to drink up this water, which means this has to constantly be flowing in here. Just because there's water here, I can't put like a block here and be like, all right, we have water, we're done. I can't even really put like a whole, I guess I should explain the whole reason I'm doing this in the first place. I can't put a bucket here in the middle and then leave it, because that won't work. It'll suck up all that water really fast, and well, our farm will be dry. We'll have desolate farmland. However, if we have a reliable water source like this, our crops should be drinking water pretty much infinitely. Question is, we got to make sure that water source is actually... What we can do, let's leave this like this. If we need more water, we'll come and break this. Also, I think another thing too, I think right behind this wall here, there's actually, yeah, muds right here. I think that there's a ton of water right here. Oh yeah, so we have another reservoir here. And then, after all this, we can finally start to get access to the river if we need it. And we will eventually when we get our reactor going. And we can pour water in from up there. Of course, that's pretty drastic, so that'll be, we'll save that for the very end. Let's go ahead and start off. Boom, boom, beautiful. We'll make this a little 9 plot right there. We'll have another 9 plot right here. Boom, boom, boom. And this one, oh, there's like roots in there, whoa. This one will be our wheat. Beautiful. So then we'll have this here, because this counts as 1. Then we'll have 1, 2, 3, and we'll have another 9 plot. If you guys have watched any of my farming videos, you already know I am way down for this 9 plot. I'm a Stardew Valley kind of guy. I'm always going to live on the 9 plot. Get the old golden water can optimization. So again, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 7, 8, 9. And then I will have a path here. I don't know if I want to put that yet, though. Maybe there'd be a better path. Dare we, ladies and gentlemen? Dare we put redwood as our path? It's in my head. It's going to be really difficult to get that out of my head. Get ourselves a shovel. And still raining. Even though we're pretty well established, we're doing pretty good. I still don't like the idea of going out into the rain, but for the farm, I'll do it. I'll sacrifice for the farm. Okay. Listen. Did I make this really nasty scar here in this beautiful world with all this detail? Did I make this nasty little scar right here? Yes, but see, because I took all the coarse dirt out, what's actually going to happen is now all the grass is going to grow in instead. So I'm kind of helping. I'm kind of making the world a greener spot, even though it is not as pretty. I can't even lie about that. I guess technically I could, if I wanted to do, yeah. I could do this, just really quickly get into the farm. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go ahead and do this. And now the truth. See, you guys thought that I was going to make a Nuclearcraft bunker. Idiots. You've all been tricked. Now you just get to hang out with me while I do farming all day. Fools. My perfect plan. That's right. We've managed to trick the crew into yet another farming video. Perfect scam. Got 'em, boys. Or you know what we'll do? We'll have wood here. We may break this down and put some kind of gate here. I know that it's like, dude, you're building a nuclear bunker, but you have like all this wood in it. I know that realistically, we will have a more futuristic looking build for sure. But that will be like the exterior and the industrial rooms and the living compartments. This is a farm. It's okay if the farm looks a little bit more natural. We'll do 1, 2, 3. And then we'll boom. 1, 2, 3. All right, so far so good. We're still pretty much on the edge of survival here. So for right now, we'll just do the classic look here. We may even have something hanging down the middle to get this a little bit brighter. But for now, that's what physics will let us do. Then that's what physics will let us do. Here we go. Now, let's do this. Let's make a nice little row right here. Boom, 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 boom. These are the onions. Very nice. Next up, we'll do the carrots. I like this. Just like that. The cabbage as well. Boom, boom, boom. And we have, this is a perfect design because we have these beautiful crops right here. And then we can throw the beetroots over here in the corner where no one can see them, just like the literal red-headed stepchild, that nobody loves and no one should love. Good, 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 good. It's a good start, but adding tomatoes to our... Yeah, we could really try to find rice and tomatoes to complete our set. We kind of get tomatoes, and then we have one other big thing on our list. But maybe I'll save that for later. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Potatoes. We have to go out and get potatoes and tomatoes before we can really call ourselves finished here. Potatoes are in cold biomes. Tomatoes are in warm biomes. And we're in a cold biome, so I think we might be able to find some potatoes. I don't think that'll be too tough. And unfortunately, the desert, I don't want to be wandering around for days looking for a desert. So I want to make a compass. I want to make a nature's compass, which means we have to go down to get redstone. So I think I'm off to do that. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, you know what this is? Oh, this is our little lush cave. That's right. Yeah, we had the azalea tree up top, and I literally was like, oh, does this mean? Oh, that's so cool. Look at all these vines growing down too. Oh, that's so cool. All right, so first things first, we got some iron, which is good. This is cool because this is actually not that far away from our bunker. What we could do here is deep down here, since this is so big, we could grow some trees in here. I don't know if we could fit a redwood in here. That might be a little ambitious. I'll try, but that's the first thing that is pretty awesome. Oh, the second thing that's pretty awesome is this. It's redstone right here. Wait a minute. Is this diamond? Hold on. Dude, I didn't know that. All right. Bro, I can get hyped about that. I didn't know that's what diamond looked like, though. That's so funny, this... Dude, yes! Oh, there's some water here, too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm literally being pushed back by water. That's kind of cool. I legit am still getting used to this mod. I have no idea what diamond ore looks like. 4. That's nice. That's perfect. One of the things that sucks about... Oh, what? Ew, I'm like... I can't get out of here? That's kind of tragic. All right, there we go. Like I was saying, one of the things that sucks about this is every time you jump, you use up a lot of water. So getting in and out of a cave like that, going mining, really uses up your thirst. So you got to do some of that. Is that me? That was weird. Okay, anyway. So, first things first, go boom, 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 boom. Get our compass. So what we're going to do, boom, we'll pop this and get our nature's compass. And now, I think the big thing is... I'd like to try to find tomatoes first, so let's see. No deserts in this world for 10,000 blocks. That might have what we're looking for. What about just the savannah? Holy. Okay, no savannah. Jeez. See, there we go. Taiga's only 400. It's literally just back up there. That'll be super easy. We can go get potatoes. In fact, I think I will. But before I do that, I need some food. At Farmer's Delight. At Farmer's Delight. This is why we got the iron in the first place. So we have the iron. We have our bucket. We have this. There we go. Got our cooking pot. And oh, that even gave me the bucket back. I didn't know that was going to happen. And then what else? Let's do... I will eventually have a nicer kitchen. But for right now, let's go ahead and just do 1... Then 1, 2, 3, and boom. Fantastic. Very nice. And boom, just like that. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. And then for now, until we get a better kitchen, we'll just go something like this. This is about the most embarrassing thing ever. Let's go ahead and grab some cabbage. That will get us... Because if you cut this, I think normally it's 2. I see absolutely no gain from that. Okay, whatever. We got a nice golden knife to cook up our food. Now, we'll put this in there and anything we want. Literally, we'll just experiment to see what can go inside. Oh, you absolutely can. Oh, it can be done. It can be done. And they give us protein. Now, why do they give us protein? That's a good question. And the answer is, shut up. What else? Carrots? Let's see. Can we make... Sure can. Oh, me boys. We might have ourselves a staple dish right here. Because the thing is, proteins. We got a little too many fruits. We can make some kind of... We'll just make bread. We'll get a protein, and veggies can go infinitely. This is going to be what's up. Even though the... By the way, just to take note, the weather outside's really bad, and yet here we are, not even worried about the heat, not worried about our food, extremely comfortable. I know it seems like we're not making a lot of progress, but we are. We're doing good. And we have 3 wool. We could, of course, combine 3 wool and 3 planks to get our bed, but right now what we're actually going to do is make a sleeping bag. This is actually kind of fun because if we have a sleeping bag, we can take it when we go out there to get through the nights. The nights are one of the most dangerous things. Okay. Good food, good drink, all of our survival stuff we should need, and we'll get some potatoes. Day 25, a quarter of the way done. And I gotta be honest, it's taking us some time. Isn't that right, dear? It's taking us some time, but most of that time was just surviving and finding this place. Okay. So it looks literally like it's right up. Yeah, it's right over there. Quick 20-minute adventure in and out. Do you guys remember that show? I remember when that show used to be good. Oh, it's still saying we have to go up there. Okay. All right. We are going into the forest. I'm seeing some deer. But remember, up here is where we might run in, potentially, to bear. So I'm going to try to keep my vision as solid as possible, just in case. Here we go. This is going to be a little colder, and that's okay. The big thing that we're looking for is a purple flower. That's close, but this is not it. There's another purple flower up here, but no, that's... I don't know what's happening. We're in the right biome. We've been here for a minute. We are not finding any potatoes. Now I think I'm going in circles. I do not want to get lost. Good news is we're staying warm. The bad news is I cannot find these potatoes. I think what I'm going to do, because this is really dangerous and I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, there's just a cave-in like literally right behind me. And I'm standing on a block where it could fall right now. Not a good idea to be doing this at night. Let's go back to where we started. Get those emeralds. Whoa. Another small cave in there. Okay. Just an Enderman. However, Endermans blind me, which is not exactly what I want. To run around blind. Oh, is that where we started? No way. I thought I was going towards it the whole time. It's way over there. Yeah, we're going to go up that mountain. Not too much. Not like a mountaineer or anything. I just want to be able to get a little closer to home. Because I know that if we get up that mountain, just over there is where we have to be. I will say this forest does remind me of the first time I went to go see Matt up in the cabin. We have some better vision because the whole thing is we're going to get up there, hopefully be able to look down, have a better sight lines. Okay, all right. Now, hopefully I'm going to start setting out. Hopefully it's not too early in the morning when I'm going to start to get really cold. Hopefully the day is already started and it'll be warm enough. Hopefully, I think just over this ledge should be our little starting area, and some iron and some emeralds. I've been playing Windrose so much that like my hand's all confused. I'm pressing like crouch. I'm pressing shift to run and it's causing me to crouch. I think Minecraft's the only game that has that backwards. Ooh, here we go. Yeah. It should be like right over this hill right here. What? What in the world? What is that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What is... Bro! What in the world is... A massive explosion rips through the forest. And only because I managed to barely move a few inches out of the way just in time, did it barely not rip through me. What in the world? Actually, what in the world? Oh my god. There's a... That's like a... Look at this. Bro, it blew back all the way to where I was. I think the only thing that saved me is the fact that I was like behind this cliff. Holy... Look at this. Everything up to this ridge. Oh my god. I was literally right... What is... Why did that happen? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why did the... Where did the exact... Why did the exact area I spawned in... Why did the exact area they dropped me off in... Why did that explode? Why was that hit by a bomb? What does that say? Burnt grass. Whoa. Oh, Warium, it was a bomb. Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if this is a nuclear bomb. This could be radioactive. Now I'm a little worried that this might be... This isn't like radioactive, is it? Charred block. No, these are just burnt. Whoa, this is crazy, dude. There's like still pieces that are... Yeah, there's still pieces that are burning. Holy... This is crazy. It didn't take long for me to start to connect all the dots. This is the exact location I was dropped off in. It's where I was told to stay and build the bunker. Things weren't adding up here. Someone was lying. It's literally right where we started. Oh my god, it is actually... This is like the glen where we started. This is... Dude, I can't tell if that's the impact site or if it's right down here. I also don't really... I don't have a Geiger counter on me. Whoa. This is... Dude. Okay, I can hear things... I think it's just dirt burning up. I gotta be real. Yep. Something's... there. It's like blocks are still burning around me. This is still kind of unstable. Dude, look at this. Yeah, so this area blew up, and it's like this ridge is here and protected some of the stuff, but some of the treetops got burnt off. Whoa, that's crazy. Look at this area here, which isn't as protected, got blown away. But this little area down here, wow. That's... I literally was about to die, but I just backed up just in time. Bro, that is crazy. I was like inches from dying. It still blew back like this area here. Holy. This is nuts. This is insane. Dude, this ridge... Look at this. This ice right here. I remember this. Yes. Look. I literally ran right up here. I literally ran right up here and made sure... Yes, I made sure I didn't go in the ice because I didn't have my snow boots at the time. All of that sand we first found to make our first glass. The autumn biome, burnt from prior explosions. The flattened, lifeless area we started in. This area had been used and bombed before. If all of these fears that I was starting to realize were true, I was also starting to realize how dangerous this area could still be. I am running out of water. I wonder if that's a symptom of potentially any radiation. Bro, look at this side of the mountain has totally been blown out. Okay. Oh, God, I hate to do this, but I've got to leave really quick. I feel really nervous. I know I really want to go get emeralds, guys, but I feel really nervous that this could be radioactive. We have to get ourselves a Geiger counter, like right now. We gotta go. I want potatoes. I want tomatoes. We gotta get ourselves a Geiger counter right now. This is not good. Dude, there's still things falling. That just makes sense that the realistic physics don't like that. Dude, look at this. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. So many of these trees have been burnt down. Holy, this whole area's been cleared out by like a... It looks like there's another explosion here. Wow. There's trees and dirt that fell everywhere. This is another chunk that's been taken out. Oh my god. I know that I hope I don't sound so silly, like I'm just... If I sound like I'm dumb, I'm quite literally dumbfounded. It has completely transformed the landscape. Okay, I'm getting really thirsty really fast. I don't know how Warium's radiation system works. It could be that it just dehydrates you. Oh, and of course. And if it is radioactive, this rain is the worst possible thing. That means that the fresh radioactive particles from the bomb are now raining down on us. This would be bad. We gotta go. I gotta go back to base, and I gotta make a Geiger counter to make sure I'm not currently dying. 99% chance it's not that deep. There's a 99% chance that I'm freaking out for no reason. There's a 1% chance that we're irradiating ourselves right now. And I'm not taking that 1% chance. Wow, okay. I think that's it. I think that I can see through the end of the forest there. Whoop. Of course that would happen. I should start making some band-aids when I break my feet like that. Okay, yep, here we go. Finally made it. The good news is, I think I should get a better view before I make any definitive statements. I think that our side of the mountain ridge is okay. I think that quite literally the mountains protected us from the blast. The blast radius is huge. It did take us all night to get here. It's early morning, yeah. Early morning of the next day. Yeah, here on day 28, we somehow survived that and made home. Purely on luck. If we were any closer to that, mining in that area, we would have been dead. And imagine if we stayed there. Imagine if we kept our base there. Imagine if we stayed where they dropped us off. And I wonder who did that? Who would have any other reason to blow up my little spawn area? There's no other targets there other than me. And the only people who knew I was there... Yeah, that's suspicious. That's... I just have to make sure nobody finds me over here. It went from making a secret bunker for the sake of a secret bunker to legit. Now I have to stay hidden. Looks like somebody wants me dead really badly. After the traumatic series of events that had just occurred to me, I was starting to realize the bunker I was building was no longer just a bargaining chip to help me find my friend Matt. Now, it might be the only thing keeping me hidden and alive. Alright, good news is the food situation looks good. The water situation looks good. I think we're healthy, but there's no way to know until we make our Geiger counter. So, the good news about this is the one we're going to do. We're going to do our old school Nuclearcraft. The good news is, this is pretty simple. It takes steel, which we can make in an alloy furnace, ferroboron, which we can make in an alloy furnace, redstone, copper, bioplastic, which we can make in a manufactory, which is even easier, and then this decimeter, which is just more a plate of lead, and then gelatin, which I guess is a manufactory with some kind of meat or fish. But luckily, again, all that's pretty easy. Step 1, we have to make the manufactory. Luckily, the manufactory is the very first machine you make and requires no other Nuclearcraft components. First thing we need to do is get some lead. I think we have some. We do. Wow, we have 4 lead. Perfect. I think we might need redstone too. So we have lead, we get redstone, we need flint, and copper. Have we cooked up any of our copper? There's more lead too. Here we go. Coil copper, and boom, the manufactory. Our first Nuclearcraft machine. Let's start out right here. The manufactory will go right here. Yes. There's a reason for this too. In my opinion, in almost every mod pack I play, obviously in order to get the manufactory to work, we need RF, we need power. Now, obviously, the nuclear reactor will be a great source of power, but that's way down the line. First things first, baby steps. We could do a decay generator, but that hurts. And I'm gonna stick with a better system, which right now is the heat generator. A furnace. Is that new? Man, I really don't remember the recipe for this. Anyway, so here we go. Heat generator. This is beautiful. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to place it right here, and then it's going to be connected to the manufactory right here. There's a reason there's a hole underneath that. It will become obvious very soon. We could go down there and turn all this into buckets to get lava. But luckily we have a much better solution, and that is this tank. We already have the redstone, so this is an option. Beautiful. You may have noticed one thing though. In this beautiful realistic landscape, there have been no puddles of lava just sitting out there. So we will have to go mining to hopefully get some more lava. Is there anything else I need down there? And a little bit of water. This should be okay. This should be okay for a trip. Here we go. We have our beautiful lush cave. I do not want to disturb this. So instead, what I'll do instead, we'll just go down this way. Oh, wow. Look at this. What's the odds? Bro, there's another whole lush cave. This one's even kind of cooler. That's kind of cool. There's a mine shaft. I want to check that mine shaft out, guys, but I'm going to be 100% transparent here. I'm genuinely, like, nervous that I have radiation poisoning. I have to get my... I'm going to rush, before I get distracted by anything else, I'm going to rush to try to find... No. Oh, there we go, there we go. I think I see it. A little bit of magma. Honestly, every little bit counts. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I think the ceiling caves in, which is not great. Please, 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 please. Okay, here we go. So now we can go, boom, bucket mode on. And so now it should, there we go, thank God. Ow! Okay, we'll have a bucket of water, so I hate to do this, but if it actually comes to this, right here. Okay. What is actually happening right now? This is so dumb. I just boiled myself alive in water. My head is about to explode. Who knew? Who knew dealing with actual real lava could be dangerous? Okay, no. Okay. Stop coming so close. Man, it sure is a good thing I made all this food, bro. I don't even know. I might have to go and get some actual medical supplies because my... This might be it. This is so dumb. I don't know if I'm going to heal correctly from all this. Ow. Ow. I have so much damage. I may actually have to get some, like, medical supplies. Okay. Okay, here we go. Wow, we're actually getting, like, a real good amount. We go up here so it doesn't kill us. Okay, it's full. We have a full tank of lava. Not too soon. I have literally, like, 3rd-degree burns all over my body. My health isn't really going up properly. Oh, but I have a diamond. Great. Lithium. This, see, I just found boron and lithium. No. No way. No. We cannot take a head injury right now. No. Oh! Somehow I actually magically healed. I don't know. Not 100% sure about that. She's already day 32. Oh, it's right here. I was going to say somewhere. But right now, we're running low on water, so got to come back to the surface. That's kind of how life's going to be. Mining can only go as long as we can, or until we get hungry or thirsty. Okay, now, here we go. So, if we have this and we crouch, we place it. Yes. Perfect. And now, we'll put this here and hopefully it doesn't overflow. Something tells me lava might be difficult to deal with. Call me crazy. And then we need to open up the back. That's fine. Put one here. And I think we will have to do it like that because eventually we'll have lava on top. So we'll have lava goes here. We need a bucket there. We need a bucket in the back. And the good news is I can sneak it in. So now it's fully covered in lava. A little toasty, as to be expected. And then lava on top. And there we go. We can cover this up. And that will be a little toasty. To be honest with you, this little cobblestone oven we have going on here, kind of necessary for right now. We will definitely try to make a better power source than that. But for right now, that'll be what we work with. We'll definitely try to work with getting industrialized and making a bunch of stuff. For right now, let's focus solely on getting the Geiger counter components ready, which takes steel, which... Oh, we could do it. And we could do one of these. Anyway, what we're going to do, in order to make this, we need plate, basic plate, which I think is easy because it's just graphite and lead. In order to get graphite, we have to take some coal dust and make it into graphite. To get coal dust, of course, we take coal in the manufactory. That is step one. It's been so long, I was kind of almost teaching myself there. Here we go. Boom. And it's a lot, but I think we're going to need a lot anyway. The good news is, as you guys can see, this doesn't take that much power at all. We're literally not even really using more power than we're creating. And it's just one little generator back there. There we go. Next up, we'll need redstone. Oh, it takes a blast furnace. That's new. I think that's new. So we'll get these plates. We'll need redstone, which we have. We will need brick, which we've got. That's lucky. And then we'll need a blast furnace. Unfortunately, we'll have to get some broken blocks here, but that's okay. There we go. Our goofy 404 blocks right there helps us make a blast furnace. Now with that, all we need is to make this, which I think we have the copper. Perfect. Boom. We have the brick. 1, 2. There's clay. We have lead. Yes, yes, yes. We'll need more. I think this is just basically to proof of concept. We take the graphite and the lead and we get this. But yes, we will need 2 more panels, which means we need 2 more lead. And because I'm not a boomer, I have no lead on me. There we go. So now we have our 4 pieces of lead to finish off our alloy smelter. I think it might be time. We're going to pull the lava out of here and craft up another generator. Boom. There we go. Now we have our heat generator, which is very cool. We place this right here, just like we did with the last one. And then we're going to do this so that we can continue to expand the sarcophagus. Expand the little area in which there will be lava. We'll obviously have lava right back here. Boom. And then I think we'll put this here as well. But we will have to do this because there will be lava over on this side. And I think go boom, boom to get it on top. And we can close... No, we need to do this to get it on top. Boom, boom. And then we can close this up. Which means that now, right here, there is a port where we can put this. Okay, well, already subpar. You can already see how this is going to have to go down. I'm going to break... What we're going to do is first we're going to make this little hole here so lava can run into here. I'm going to break this and then switch it as fast as I can. Okay, all right. Oh, you know what? We did make one small oopsie. Yeah, one small oopsie that requires a little bit of pain. Okay. Okay, and if you're ever wondering why we don't like to work with lava, realistic water physics, realistic fluid physics, so much fun, you guys. And now I'm going to be broken and in pain for like an entire day, and that's cool. But hey, look, we got a small, ridiculously useless amount of power. Yay! It was all worth it, guys, right? So worth it. Is that even... I don't even know if that's... I don't even know if any of this is working. Okay. So now at least we can do this. We can put iron in, and it shouldn't cause the game to explode. Here we go. Oh, it worked. Okay. Okay, maybe it's still good. We keep hope alive. Okay, we got our steel ingot. Oh my god. I was actually worried for a second this wasn't going to work. Now, okay. So we got our steel. We got the first block. Next is going to be ferroboron. Ferroboron takes the alloy furnace, which we already have, takes steel and boron. In order to get boron, I could do this, but I am going to, well, let's do this, which I think Yeah, we can use this and crush it into 2. This will be the very first ore we actually do this with, where, I like it has like flashing lights. That's kind of cool. It will crush it, turn it into 2. Then, all we have to do now, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, is in here, we combined this boron with steel, which means we have to make some more steel again. Okay, so now we have 2 steel, and with the 2 ferroboron, luckily this could combine into 1 bar of ferroboron. However, we get 2. This doesn't solve my boron needs at all. We need a ton of boron, especially to get tough alloy, which is what I really want. But we'll worry about that later. Because now we have the steel and all 4 boron. We'll have copper. Now we just need to make bioplastic is one thing. But luckily with bioplastic, the good news is we can do this. Ow! We can chop this down. And I forget if it's sugar. I think it's legit just... Yes, 2 pieces of sugar cane. I'm going to go ahead and send a few of them. No, I'm going to send it. Yeah, I think I am going to send it. So we get our bioplastic. Now, as you saw, we need gelatin, which I guess needs... Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. To make a fishing pole. Oh, thank God. It's a 35. Oh my God. So we take this. Please say this is going to work. Please. Please. I think this might be like almost there. Okay. So here we go. There's our lead. Boom, we got a plate. Now we have our string, our gel, our bioplastic, and our lead. We got our dosimeter. And there it is. Look. Oh, okay. I think that's already all we need. Literally, I'll get the... And then we get our Geiger counter. There we go. So now with the Geiger counter, I guess... Yeah, even if it's just in our inventory, maybe we could even put it like... Yeah, we could put it here as a... I'm not sure. But anyway, we can see the radiation around us. And we also have this bar to see how much radiation we've taken. Thank God, as you guys can see, it's none. Which means that that bomb might have been just a conventional bomb. Big one, but at least it didn't release too much radiation. Thank God. Plus, it got us already started on our machines, which I guess is a good thing. We are going to need to start making all the machines we're going to need to make our reactor. I just haven't decided if I want to make it a Nuclearcraft reactor or a mechanisms reactor. Which one's better with water? Shoot. With our fancy new testing equipment, we had some good news. I wasn't totally irradiated, so that's nice. But the bad news is, we might still get some radiation when we head back there. And yes, we're heading back. Now that we have our dosimeter and our Geiger counter, I feel, and it doesn't have any radiation, which means I think that that area's, the bomb site's not going to be radioactive, I hope. So what we're going to do is, I want to get some steel going. I think that that area is going to have a lot of iron. I think it's going to have a lot of coal. But maybe more importantly than any of that, I know for a fact it's going to have some emeralds so that we can finally finish our farm. Does that mean that the past, all of this trouble, almost being bombed and doing all this work has just been to get some emeralds to buy tomatoes? Yes. Is it worth it? No comment. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. I don't even know if I need that lava, but I think that this is all we need for our decent survival gear. Let's go out there. Even if the sun's setting, or maybe, no, sorry, I'm sorry. The sun is rising here on day 37. That's perfect. We'll go out and we will try to see if that area, if the bomb site's radioactive, which I don't think it is because we have 0 radiation poisoning, or we'll also try to see how much iron, emeralds, and coal we can get. Maybe if I go through this spruce, we could find potatoes. That would be pretty cool too. Whoa, look at this. The snow is melting up here. That does mean it's summer. You know, either that or the fire and the flames from the bomb are finally reaching this area and slowly melting it. So the mountaintop has been pretty warm. It's the middle of summer, and I have some warm clothes. But the night's coming, and now it's raining. And this... Yeah, it's getting kind of cold. Maybe... Okay. Yeah, we gotta go down there. We gotta get a tree. We gotta get a tree like now and make a fire like now. Okay. This is bad. This is really dumb. I can't believe I let it get to this. Boom. And 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then fire starter. Okay. Okay. Come on. Go. Yes. Please. I'm under the shelter of a tree. Oh my god, I did it. Okay. That was way dumber than it should have been. Why did I let myself get so close? Oh my god. It's okay. That's okay. Ooh, okay, that was exciting. Jeez. We're under a tree. This might be where we spend tonight. Holy dude. Literally just dig myself in a little bit here. I think, yeah, give myself some shelter. Oh my god, that was so dumb.
Even as I start down the path with my nuclear/mechanisms tech tree, I was still just as vulnerable to the realistic natural world and its icy cold. And now, we were headed towards its burning heat.
Okay. It's daytime. We are dry. Oh, yes. Look at us. We're getting good at this whole survival thing. He says as he almost just died for no reason, literally at the top of a frozen mountain, in the rain, at night, the dumbest thing ever. And I'm out here just like, oh yeah, we're actually good at this. See guys, the trick is, if you want to be smart, you have to first be incredibly stupid. By putting yourself in really dumb situations, then you get to flex your brain to try to figure out a way to get out of those situations. Like for example, right now I'm climbing in these trees, trying to find out how to get down without breaking my ankle. Look how smart I am. I found a way. Yeah, or not. Well, there it is. Completely wiped out. Keep an eye on this 20 unirads and our little bar down there, but I hope, that this was just a conventional bomb and there's no radiation. Look at it's still smoking. Wow. Holy, look at this. All right. No radiation. I think we're still good. Holy, charred log. Radioactive ash. Well, yeah, maybe we shouldn't touch that. Oh, there's one little beehive still there. This is kind of crazy. All this sand too, all this I don't know, man. It does say radioactive ash. Conventional bomb doesn't do that. There's some emeralds there. I'm wondering was there blackstone here all along? Or did the bomb literally like turn this place into glass? I know there wasn't sand here. What is this? Obsidian? Dude, I think that this is the center of the blast site. I think that this literally glassed the earth. If I'm going to build a nuclear bunker, I might as well make a nether portal out of glass from a nuclear explosion. Something poetic about this.
Poetry. And yet, some poetry is tragedy. Somehow, some way. Now, at this point, hours into my playthrough, I was somehow in more danger than I had ever been.
Okay. Yeah, this right here. What is this? No. Not like this. Not like this. This is really, really bad. I am straight up out of food. Okay. All my dosimeters, all of my equipment, everything reported that I shouldn't be dying, and yet... Okay. Is this for real? Am I seriously? Onions, okay. This can't be real. I can't believe, bro, all of my equipment didn't even register. There's absolutely something's going on there where I'm definitely getting sick. I don't know if it's radiation or just the fact that it's too hot there. All I know is I don't think I can go back there. Oh my god. I have barely any food. There's a couple of onions. Holy. Yeah, we're finding a couple of onions around here. Oh my god, seriously, is that it? No, one more. Literally, I think every onion counts it now. Holy bro. I don't even know if that's going to be enough to get my health back. You know what I have to do? I don't think I can make it back over the mountain. You know what my only option is? I literally had to scavenge some onions off the ground. Dude, it did take chunks of these trees. I have to be careful because I'm afraid these might fall on me. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was a conventional bomb. I don't know what happened. But as I started to keep on digging, as I was digging through the obsidian, all of a sudden, I started to get sick. Like twice, I started to get really sick. Bro, I'm glad there's a few onions there to save me. Oh my god. I don't think I'll be able to make it over the top. I have to get food now. And the only place I know where there's some food is to head all the way back to the very beginning the tiny little glen over here. Come on, come on, come on. Shoot, it's gonna be close, it's gonna be close. Oh my god, okay. We got a carrot. Fortunately, like, none of this is really grown. Dude, oh my god. I remember this sad little bunker. Oh, jeez. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please. Why am I so hungry? I swear I'm just burning through food. I have a ton of iron, and I have emeralds. There was no reason to be that greedy. There was no reason to do all that. I didn't have to go back to the bomb, and I literally started mining the obsidian. What was I thinking? I was thinking it was cool, I'll be honest with you. I was thinking it was really cool, but I think we should be safe to make our trip. There's one other thing, though. I don't know if I want to go that way. I think I'm going to go around the mountain. As silly as that sounds, I think the path right there is so radioactive. I don't know if it's spreading. I don't know if it's going to get bigger. There was still stuff on fire. I don't know. I'm nervous that I don't fully understand the mod and what's going on. So I think to, like, just be safe, I'm going to stay as far as I can away from that explosion. At least until I figure out what's happening. Oh my god. That was too much. I don't know. Multiple times I got so close to dying. I mean, the good news is the poisoning it brought me down to half a heart, but it didn't kill me. Dude, I was like legit speechless. I was like, ow. I know I didn't say anything into the microphone, but bro, that was so irritating. So I'm now literally between an explosion, a bomb site, and a bear, and a cave full of bears, or a forest full of bears. Yeah, you know, most people, if they want to farm, you know, they just do strip mining, they go down, go in a line. Not the captain. Captain literally has to deal with both science and nature trying to kill me. And honestly, kind of almost succeeding. Yeah, I definitely want to stay up here and see if I can't continue to mine more iron, because we're doing good. We are actually, for all the panicking that's happening, we're actually completing our original goal. Yeah, see, look at this. This is one of the biggest iron veins I've ever seen. It's now officially nighttime. I think we will stop, take a break, and not be as stupid. Let's slow down, take things a little more cautiously, and hopefully not end up almost dying. We literally, one night we almost froze on the mountaintop, and the next we almost burned in a crater. In an attempt to stay as far away from whatever was happening at that blast site, which I still do not understand. It still scares me to even think about getting close. Unfortunately, I might have put myself in even more danger. Because now, I'm headed to the peak of the mountain. Ooh, okay. So we are officially at day 40. I have one other idea for what I want to try to do today. One other plan that might be... It isn't guaranteed to be a good idea. I'll put it that way. It is a... Not traditionally what you would call a good idea. I'm going to slowly make my way up here, and hopefully right around the time the sun is at its apex, we'll be getting close to the mountaintop. So it'll be the warmest possible. This is kind of cool. Ooh, it is getting cold though. Let's go ahead. Ooh, we have no... Ooh, that's not good. We have no sticks. Let's go boom. 2, 3. Throw that out, and then go 1, throw that out. Did that work? I also threw out a bunch of other stuff, like my axe, for example. Not a great play there. What we'll do is we'll sit in here for a little bit and warm up, and then we will try to make the summit tomorrow. Oh, just like that, yep. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. What? Is it raining? Oh, it definitely feels like it's raining. Ooh, oh my god. I did not stay warm for very long. Okay, we gotta go 1, 2, 3, 1, and fire starter. There we go. Ooh. Ouch. We also... Yikes, we also broke our fire starter. I don't think I can get to the top of the mountain if our fire starter's broken. Oh, flint. So we need to get some gravel. I think there is gravel around here, though. Come on. Well, there's gravel down here. Maybe this area here with all these snowy patches is like a different biome. I can't believe we're going all the way back down the mountain. All right, not exactly the best progress ever. We literally spent a whole day and just ended up right back where we started. At least this time we have enough flint to do this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if we go to sleep, it won't be raining. So that's cool. It won't be raining, and we can get through to tomorrow morning. Okay. It is now day 41. Literally just for 2 days. Went up the mountain, came back down the mountain. So, not great. But, number 1, we have a fresh fire starter. We're going to go immediately chop down a tree. Okay, instead of slowly going up there, I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rush up there. It's a little cold. It's a little cold. That's okay. There. Got our sticks and our logs. Good. So now, she's all ready. Let's go boom. 1, 2, 3. And start this fire up. And this is ridiculous. It's summer. It should not be this cold this fast. We've now officially run out of food. Yeah, I don't know. This is tough. I hate to do this. I was hoping I could save that egg and, like, bring it back home. I'll just have to get a chicken. That's okay. I'll just have to either get more eggs or a chicken. Okay. There we go. Our last bit of food. Not sure if this icy biome is more exposed, or if, because I think under the trees is supposed to be warmer. But boy, it doesn't feel like that. Whoa. Oh. Holy. Well, that's definitely not the right way. Oh no, now I think we have to go over the top. That's literally just a wall of ice. See, the brutal killer is, because it's so cold, I run and I jump to get up the cliff, which takes a ton of hunger, and the fact that I'm cold also increases the amount of food I eat, so it's like a triple whammy. I just cannot eat enough calories to keep me warm climbing up that hill, even in the summer, which means now, somehow, we're right back here. This is... Honestly, I'm going to go down, I'm going to build a bunker, and I'm going to live in the bunker, stay in the bunker forever. Not because it's like, ooh, it's tactically smart, and ooh, I love... It's literally just because surviving out in the wilderness is such a nightmare.
Things were not going well. After multiple desperate attempts to try and avoid the blast site, I now had to just face my fears. I was headed back into the fire, but yet still try to be smart. Maybe I can walk the thin tightrope. Of course, I could fall.
Okay, literally slept through the night. We're at day 42. I think we started this adventure on like 39 here. AKA we've made no progress. Honestly, at this point, I know the radiation almost killed me, but that might be the only actual way, is to just go through the explosion again. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go like there. We're going to go away from the blast, but hopefully up where we can still stay warm and out of the ice. In addition, this is it. This is our top speed. We're no longer doing any running. I gotta save every little calorie I can. Okay, now. Fortunately, I think it's literally right over there is the explosion. So I'm gonna go a little bit up this way, even if it's a little colder. Yeah, right in that giant cloud. Whoa. Dude, we did it. Okay. So I have to be careful. We made it all the way back up here. We just didn't go through the cold side of the mountain. I think that's really all it took. And this is where it starts to get oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Are these? They are potatoes. Okay. Oh my god, it was all worth it. I think, unless I start to freeze right here. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, we're warming up, we're warming up. Okay, 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 good. String, we aren't gonna need the string. Yeah, no, we don't need 2 flint knives. That's what we don't need. Okay, it was in the snow. So we go up here, we cross into the snow, and there they are. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, we have room, we have room. Please. Yes! Oh my god. That's it, there's just 3. Okay, okay. I kind of want to look for more, but at the same time, yes, this. I'm afraid I'm going to start getting freezing cold. This is still worth it, though. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I don't even know if I want to go all the way down there. Come on, come on, come on. If we can get away with these potatoes, it'll be so worth it. Permafrost, of course. Okay, okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. And the fire started, please. Yes. Okay. Put these away, because there's no way we're going to eat these. Oh, my God. You guys. I was like, I want to climb that mountain. I know I want to. I thought it was to look around and see, and it does look beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But this is the real reason. 3 potatoes. Now, we still have to run and get these home. Okay. We're not fully warmed up. I gotta be honest with you, though. We're up in a mountain. I'm not even sure we ever will. So, let's just make sure. Our axe, yeah. We have the sticks. We have all this. And a fire starter. We can start another fire, and I'm probably gonna have to. But let's try to get off this mountain. Let's try to get down into a warmer biome. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Okay. I can't get you guys a really good view because over there is pure ice. I can't stand there. But this is a view of the mountain heading through the forest towards our base over there. Hope you guys enjoyed it because it might have cost me my life. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get out of here. You know, on the bright side, maybe, yeah, look at this. Maybe the heat from the explosion is going to warm us up. Dude, look at that. Look at all that. I think literally like where I'm standing right now was actually blown up. I think some of this ice might have even been melted, which is why it looks so crazy. I literally, in order to stay away from the explosion, I'm having to go down this ice. But remember, I think there was a little area here where I had a campfire, I think. Please, please, please. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god. We did it. We went full circle. Dude, look at this. Even if I stayed here, the explosion still would have been ripping trees up. Oh my god. This is wild. Even though the blast was way over there, it's still... This is crazy. They were all... And it was just to try to get me. That's how much they wanted to get me, so they wiped out half the mountain to get me. But... not yet. Judging by how horribly I'm surviving, I don't know how long I'll last. Still alive now. Haven't got me yet.
Our drop-off site was actually far more dangerous than I had initially realized. It had been blasted clean, irradiated, surrounded by bears, as well as harsh, icy glaciers. It's a miracle that I made it to a safer home, and they knew that.
If I'm visible all the way... Is that literally my base? Dude, if I'm visible all the way up here, I know where the next missile's gonna head. Here we go. One little more patch of grassland. And bro, I don't think I'm ever gonna leave home again. Holy. Oh my god. Well, we made it. Made it back home. That was quite day 43. That was quite the ordeal. Step numero uno. I fought so hard for these. I'm gonna plant them. I don't ever want to have to deal with the elements again. That was a nightmare. Like almost ruined the entire playthrough right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on getting permanent kit, a really good set of armor. And y'all who've watched me play Nuclearcraft before, you know, we're going to go for this right here. So first and foremost, let's make sure bucket mode on. Let's go ahead and empty this out the best we can, at least. There we go. I think, yes, this is basically all inert. We're going to move the alloy furnace, and there it is, still full of power. Perfect. So that means now we'll put this here, and we'll put these here, and we can put this right here. And the reason we're going to do that is because we need to do a crucial upgrade, which is we need cables. We can make our basic cables. I think for right now, these will be okay. This is a pretty good system. So we're gonna make sure that we have, because I can't really use solar generators or wind generators. The best that I could do is a biogenerator, and that's not terrible. But first, let's go ahead and do this. There's our first one. Bada boom, like that. Boom number 2. Bada bing, like that. Let's do this. Let's have a battery of 5 of these. Yeah, you know what? Let's do 5 heat generators. I was gonna do 8 for all 8 of these, but my fear is that I'm worried that it will be too hot in here. I'm also worried that I might run out of lava. First one will be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can even walk over here. Step 1 is crouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put this here, and then the reason I had to make sure we had room here is because I'm going to put lava here, and I don't want it to spill over there, so it goes here. Beautiful. Then in the back, we also need lava. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then put coverings over all that, just like this. Now, we also are going to put lava on top here. In order to do that, we'll go like this. And this is the crucial part. I'm going to make potentially a dumb thing. I'm going to put these here and hope that the lava doesn't bust through here and eat these. But the idea is we want to put the lava here and not have it flow out and break these. It's technically a possibility. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That all waterlogs, and it's not spilling out. That's a really good sign. There we go. We have the roof all done. We can do that. Beautiful. Which means these are now fully waterlogged, surrounded by maximum heat. And we have this little power strip right here for us. If we want, we can still go in the back too. This is perfect. Okay. So this will be temporarily, this is going to be our lab right here. And we can start to set up some of our machines. Number 1, that's amazing. And essentially, this will be working overtime. Anytime we have anything like all this iron, we're going to put this in here and have it constantly doubling our ores, which is pretty cool. Next up, we'll have this, which again is going to be making our ores. However, there's one more thing I want to do before I just fill this up with alloy furnaces. I know, I said I was going to do that, but Captain's a liar. Hold on. This is the most basic thing. The metallurgic infuser is the most basic mechanism machine. It's kind of like the most basic machine for Nuclearcraft. It's manufactory. This. I'm glad we didn't make all those generators because almost exactly the same resources are needed for this. And we are going to need at least one of these. Now, in truth, I'll probably make another one of these. I have to decide if I want my ore doubling system to be a Nuclearcraft one or a mechanism one. I think the Nuclearcraft one is superior. I know that sounds crazy, but we'll run some tests. This right now, put some redstone in here, and put this in here so we can do our very, very first thing, which is start to make some better machines. Infused alloy. So, the very next thing you should be making if you're trying to be as efficient as possible, not the enricher, the enrich. And this needs the steel, which we'll be able to make steel. We'll be able to make more steel. We can make it either with the enricher or the manufactory in the alloy furnace. And then we need to make these. So this takes 1, 2, and one of these to make a computer chip. tricking a rock into thinking. That's all computers really are. This iron dust, we can make this straight into steel, right? So we have 4 steel, and we have the glass. That means we are good to make the steel casing. I hate this block. I had a video where I made an entire base out of this block, and it was a terrible idea. Now we have the enrichment chamber, which we can put right here. So the enrichment chamber, and I think that if you put a resource in here, it might double. Let's see. No, see, watch this. There's 3. There's the 1, 2, 3. So we take 3 iron. Also, maybe, I think it probably takes about the same time. And it gets 4. Do you see that? So this baseline enriching process, the basic raw mineral enriching process for mechanisms is way less efficient than the old school version doing it here in Nuclearcraft. Because first, we're going to use this to do this. The whole reason we have, well, not the whole reason, but one of the reasons we have this enrichment chamber is so we can take redstone. Normally, if you put this in here, it would take 2 redstone to make 1 computer chip. But now we have enriched, which means now it's 8 times more efficient, which means 1 redstone, instead of 2 redstone making 1 computer chip, it's 1 redstone can make 4 computer chips. Is that math? Is that correct? It is. Good. Excellent. Excellent. So here we go. Here's our logi. And we're going to go ahead and put this here. And then we'll go real simple. Boom, boom. We'll get our wooden chest. And here we can make a classic ore doubling system where wherever we put in here, we'll get moved down here. And we'll put all of this up here. Now, first things first, I'm actually going to just do that by hand because now we have to program, I guess. So we have to set this up. Program is too elegant. But in order to do that, we need our little magic wand. Yes, it's all coming back to me. So for this, we need our infused alloy. Lucky for us, we've already got this set up. We're going to go ahead, get in here, put this right in here right now. We don't need Nuclearcraft. Did you hear what I said, Nuclearcraft? I don't need you. We have the energized smelter from Mechanism. This thing is amazing anyway, and most Mechanism machines are pretty good. They're pretty optimal anyway. I try to use Nuclearcraft when I can, because sometimes it is more efficient. But this time, I think we're going to be just fine doing it like this. Okay, and now we'll do this. All we need is to get more... Oh, we have enough steel. Perfect. So we can go ahead, fire this bad boy up. Just like this. Honestly, this is a pretty amazing setup, but obviously it has completely taken up our entire, grid here. Eventually, I think I will move some of these. I think I can do it like this, right? I think I can just pick these up and move them forward like that. Yeah. And then eventually we can move these out. So it won't be that bad. And also they keep their power. Beautiful. Beautiful. But for right now, let's focus on getting this thing set up so it's automated. Boom. There is our energy tablet, which is necessary for any of this. But like I said, we are going to need this. Easy, though. Now we have our configurer. And with it, we can do this. So this pushes us down. And as you guys can see, I don't know how well you guys can see that, actually. But it is now moving very slowly because this is basic. It's moving all of this down here. Ooh, our boron. And this will make boron here. And so now we have a pretty good setup where we can make most of our components. And since we're already cooking up boron, that gives me a great idea. There we go. So our first couple pieces, we have 2 right here. We'll then put the steel with this and start to make our ferroboron. If this lithium can then be combined here in this, which I think it can, that would be pretty awesome. So we can put the ferroboron here. Oh, it does work. Oh, I can't tell you how good that is. This stuff is everywhere, which is amazing. That means all we have to do is make sure we can find boron, which is much rarer, but hopefully we can find more boron. Finally, get our tough alloy. So beautiful. So beautiful. You guys. It may have taken all the way to day 45. This must be the longest I've ever taken to get my basic Nuclearcraft tech set up. Which means, soon, we'll be able to make tough alloy gear. Now there's 2 things Number one, if we start working with nuclear elements, we may want to get some radiation protection. So that's definitely an option. But before I do that, here's my plan. My chest, I will protect that from radiation, keep my vital organs safe. My pants, there's nothing in my pants vital. The ladies will tell you that. So I think in my pants, my feet, and in my head, once again, my head has nothing vital, this will all keep thermally protected. I'm going to try that right now as we make our helmet. Pretty good. As you can see, a helmet. Let me check this out. The tough alloy helmet has the exact same armor as the diamond helmet. In fact, I think it's actually... Is that real? Wow. They upgraded this. I think this is better than diamond. However, it does look like the diamond gives a little bit of thermal protection, whereas this gives no thermal protection. And then finally, our boots. This is absolutely amazing. The only thing is, if it's damaged at all, you cannot put any radiation paneling in it. So until we have this totally fixed, we are going to have to technically, for a minute, just a little bit, put that on the shelf. And there we go. Medium takes basic. So we could make this. Unfortunately, this is somewhat difficult to make. So what I want to do is, just to be safe, I'm going to make a medium shielding. So medium shielding right now. Bioplastic, which we make, of course, with sugarcane. Y'all remember that. Then we're going to make our light, which our light takes iron, graphite, and lead. Luckily, we have some iron. 6 lead, 6 graphite, 6 iron. The 6 iron we have very, very well dealt with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next thing we should focus on is making sure we get all this lead. It's only going to take 6, so I think we're already done. I'll go ahead and cook up the rest of the lead anyway, because I'm sure when we make nuclear reactors, we're going to need a lot of lead shielding. And then we will need the basic plating. Do you all remember 2 seconds ago when I said I'll cook up all the lead anyway because we're going to need it? Well, it looks like we need it right now. So I was Captain W once again. Okay, so this is going to be smashed up. This is going to be turned into paneling. Once we get this up to 6, we don't need it in this form anymore. We will crush this up into... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Is this going to take something more complicated? What does it take? A pressurizer. We have to build another machine. Okay, what does this take? A whole lot of iron. Okay, so first of all, we could do this. We just need some more of this. I'm going to do it. This is a little bit complicated, and boy, man, I really wish that this was just made with a hammer. But I guess the captain can't have nice things, right? So, let's go ahead and start off with the paneling. There's 6 paneling. That's a good start. We're also going to need, I think we need paneling for all this stuff, so that's not even isn't even a mistake. Then we need the tough alloy. There we go. And voila, we have 4 panels. Easy. Next up, we need an accelerometer. What is it? Actuator. Why did I say accelerometer? An actuator, which needs ferroboron. We're going to need 2 of them, which means we need 4 ferroboron. Okay, we have that, though. This is also going to take lead and steel. Okay. The first actuator has actuated. The second actuator has actuated. Terracotta is going to be done. So all we need now is 1 more piece of tough alloy, 1 more steel, 4 more steel, 4 more lead. Now that this is empty, we can throw in our enriched carbon, and in here we can make steel much more efficiently. Not super efficiently, but way more efficiently. Because this takes 1, so it takes 1 to make enriched, and then we have to put the enriched back in to actually make steel grit, but that means that it takes 1 piece of coal can make 4 pieces of steel. Wow, yeah. Instead of 3 pieces of coal making 1 steel, it's 1 piece of coal. Yeah, so the ore doubling is better for Nuclearcraft. The steel creation, the steel making is better in mechanism. Got it. Okay. We're learning. We're relearning, actually. This is good. We got our 8 steel. Now we'll put that in there. Let's try to go out and find some more osmium really quick. More lead. There's some boron. Look at that little guy. From now on, I will make sure I will do whatever I can to make sure you're safe. That's 10. I thought that was more. Osmium. Also, it's nice to see the mushrooms are definitely spreading down here. Definitely cultivating some mushrooms down here. That's good. And I'll go one level lower. I don't want to go too far down because I don't want to run out of water or food. Ooh, I'll definitely take this. I will definitely take this. Ooh. I'll do this. We'll go here. We'll start to load this bad boy up. Boron. The big thing here is lithium. I think I have to do this because I don't think lithium will go through here. After a long day in the mines, let's go here and grab some beetroots. Boom, boom, boom. We'll grab a little bit of sugar as well. Boom. And yummy, yummy beetroot juice. I'm struggling to think of something more disgusting than chugging beetroot juice. It sounds like something Grandma would have done back in the war. Oh, we can make this. Oh, so we need carrots, cabbage. We could use potatoes. We could use almost anything. And all the mushrooms we've been collecting. So the big thing we need is a ton of mushrooms. And then I think this main stock was carrots, right? There we go. So now that looks good. You can put that all in there. No way, that just went bad like instantly. It is all stale. Okay. Okay. Boom, send as much of this as we can. And then this we put here. And we start chopping it up. There we go. 24, that's beautiful. But there we go. Okay. Has to be served on a bowl. And come on. Boom. And there we go. Look at us. We're down at 1.5 hearts and boom. Looking amazing. Now, excuse me while my disgustingly brutal vision starts to come back here. Our food situation has been taken care of. Our drink situation is looking outstanding. Very good. Very good. We actually have a decent little diet. Cool. All right. Back to work here. I think that, yeah, you can't put this in there. So what we're going to have to do is put this in here, which, remember, this will still get us more yield, but it will not be anything close to doubling it. But it's better than just cooking it up vanilla style. I'm not unreasonable, but this is ridiculous. We can get 2. Is that it? Oh, yeah, we need more infused alloy. That's fine. We can get 3, and I think soon we'll be able to get all of that osmium used to get 4. 4 speed upgrades, which I think, I'm not exactly sure what the efficiency will be. I don't think it'll be times 4. Times 3 points, so almost basically times 3. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Captain, hey Captain, why not just throw 8 full speed upgrades in here? And this one we actually might do this one, but it's not just like freelo. I think that even though these 4 upgrades give us 3.5 speed, I think that they also give us times 4 energy usage, which is, again, it's impressive because this little bit of generators have actually taken care of us pretty well. But where the generators will absolutely fail is if we make too many speed upgrades, because that drains power like exponentially. I love it. I might do it. Don't get me wrong. But it is a little irresponsible. Anyway, back to the original task at hand. Okay, so now we have our beautiful pressurizer. Let's go ahead and slap this right on the, yeah. So we have no room currently in order for any place here to put any more machines. So what we're going to do we are going to have to move these cables out of the way and then replace them. Because unfortunately, if we just have basic cables, it doesn't matter if we put these here. These will be a bottleneck. I think these machines will be fine. I obviously don't want to come out and hit me. I don't want it to come out and hit these the chests or anything like that. But I have a fear that if I try to remove this, I'm going to try to grab it like this. Yep, there it is. Okay, yep. See, lava comes spilling out. Not a huge fan of that. So, here's what we're going to do. Move it over here. This is empty. Let me take this and put this here so that hopefully none of this catches on fire. I'm going to try to grab these. Got it. Okay. Put that over there. One more time. One more time. Got it. Okay. There we go. We have one infused alloy. We can make this. Then all we have to do is put these here. Boom. And now we have a new system set up. And then I will run the power. Oh, that's using up so much. I don't want to do this. Let's go ahead and just run the power out like this. I think this basically should be the same layout as what we had before. All we're going to do, we are going to draw power up if we want. Give myself some room right over here, and I'll probably put some storage there, but we'll worry about that later. For right now, we can take this pressurizer, and this I'll put right here. Now, I am going to disconnect this. I'm actually, like, kind of surprised we're even going to have to use this for our graphite, but I'll do it. I'll do it. Ferroboron does need some steel. Eventually, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit that there. Ferroboron will be needed to make more of this, and it also, in order to make it, we will need steel, so the steel production process is going to be helpful either way. There we go. Let's get our meta infuser. And for right now, we'll put this right here. Sometimes Captain can get a little greedy, and sometimes I'll make like 3 of these, and you'll see why. But for right now, this will be the one where we have redstone or diamond or anything we want to make infused alloys. This will be the one where we place our enriched carbon. Put that right there. And unfortunately, I don't think we can put iron straight up like this. I think we have to cook it into bars, but that's okay. Jeez, I've taken like half of them out. Maybe I'm just trying to run too many machines at once. That's probably half the problem. But we got our graphite plates, that's good. We have our iron plates. We have our lead plates, which means at the very bare minimum, we can make our light shielding. Specifically, 2 of them. To get our panels, which is great. And then, luckily, we have 3 bioplastic. That's lucky. What's not so lucky is in my rush to make a bunch of tough alloy, I accidentally forgot how much I needed ferroboron. A chest plate, and then if we finally have all these, because of this ferroboron, we finally finished up. Now we have the medium panels. And if you have this and it's undamaged, I think that's the whole thing, is if you damage it, I don't think you can put this in. But with this, you can now take this, which is basically almost as good as diamond. I think it might be a little weaker than diamond. I think they might have nerfed this. This now has radiation level 3, which is pretty cool. It isn't a hazmat suit, but it will definitely keep us a lot safer from the radiation, which I like.
Progress was now coming along very well, and you and myself, we could be forgiven for thinking that everything was going to be okay from here on out. I sure know that's what I thought. Soon, though, I'd see that the seasons were changing much, much quicker than I had anticipated. And winter was just around the corner. By the first day of next spring, they would surely be here.
Whoa, you know what I just realized, guys? Look at this. Look at these trees. Oh, let's get a better view of this. It's fall, you guys. Wow. It's definitely fall. Oh yeah, look at all these trees are losing their leaves, turning oranges, yellows, and reds. Oh yeah. That's kind of cool. Here, what I'm going to do really quickly, I'm going to have to chop down one of these trees because I want to make sure I can make a fire if I start to get cold all of a sudden. That'll work, I guess. Yeah, look at this. All the leaves are starting to turn. I'll bet you it's still early. Yeah, because some of these are still green. I'll bet you this is early. It's still early fall. Luckily in this biome, winter will be scary, but I don't think it'll be deadly. Especially if we can make ourselves some good gear. Some more cool resistant gear. The good news is, I found these berries instead. No, not good. Ow. Ooh, okay. We really came all the way to day like 53. Just to get chased away by a bear again. Okay. Okay. I want to craft up a new pick before I do anything. This looks... I keep on forgetting how good this looks. All right. Bada bing. Oh, did it need two? So we can do this. Beautiful. And then we can get our assembler. Beautiful. We can set the assembler down right there. And now it's slowly getting power because we are dead on power. I'm like legit. It's so bad. I almost feel like we have to do this. So this is actually pretty simple. We could probably craft... Well, I don't know if we want to craft multiple because I don't know if we'll have that much biofuel. Speaking of biofuel, in a crusher. That's another machine. Okay. And it's more lava. I'm going to have to go get buckets of lava no matter what. We got these. So let's give this a try. Put these up here. And these here. Do it. Do it. All right. Now, this is kind of a big deal. Because number one, I think it's like the best weapon we'll have. Doesn't really matter though, because we won't need this. We won't need this because it does both. This is my new favorite toy. I love it. Okay. Got to stay focused though, because these machines are starving. And as an engineer, watching my machines hurt, it brings me pain. It's like watching a loved one get hurt. The crusher, which also needs lava, which has now got me thinking, should I just steal some lava? Ooh, well, we got to do something. Because this is going to come flowing out. Here we go. There's our crusher. We'll put it right here. We'll get very little, very, very, very little power. Okay, let's take this. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys. If I put this in here and it doesn't turn into biofuel, we have a problem. No! Oh, no. Okay. That's what we call a yikes. Something like wheat, carrots, and potatoes. Oh, no, that's really bad. Wheat will go. Okay. And just like that, the bunker has now reached level 2, I guess. This is level 1, and now we officially have unlocked level 2. I'm going to do a slight bit of cannibalism here. I am going to take these because I want to have some cables I can use to hook up all of these things. Okay. So we go down in here. This is perfect because this is where I walk in, and this is where we will have our little assembly. So, and also I think we will have to make some kind of wiring system. So we'll have this like this. Perfect. And let's go ahead and get her fired up again. No, I'm sorry. I have 2 brain cells. Let me try to work them. This. Let's get this fired up again. And now this will start to burn through our biofuel. Beautiful. And now hopefully this will be running at least comparable to our generators, our heat generators. So this will be powering this, and this will be making more biofuel. Now, the next thing we got to do is this output, we go auto eject. So anytime this is done, it spills over into here. We'll go ahead and put this here, this logi here, and just like this. Well, first of all, let's do this. This will be input, and let's just see if this will actually, work. I got it. Okay, I made it work. Now, we have to, I think hopefully, yeah, we can just go around. So from now on, what we're going to do is we're going to try to keep an eye on our food as much as possible. Because everything here, especially the vanilla stuff, all of this, especially like I said, the vanilla stuff is the most important stuff. Goods, this is making a ton of power, and it might even be making too much power. We may actually be losing some power right now. Hey, little guy. So let's actually get a move on here and try to use this power as quickly as we can. And this is at 0 because it immediately dumps its power here into this, which is gaining power. As you can see, 150, 1.6, 1.61. This is gaining power. And that's important because this is already hooked up to our machines, which means our machines, this whole system is actually gaining power. Instead of losing power, which it was. So I think we done did it. We've made ourselves a better energy source. Now I know what you're thinking. But Captain, this was the big thing sucking energy and it's not working right now. Did somebody say stress test? So we'll start to throw this in here. There, we're gonna like do the stress test. We're gonna go fully all 8 times 10 efficiency. This thing's gonna be shooting out iron almost faster than this thing can suck it out. And we're gonna see how quickly. This was a terrible idea. This is draining my base. Okay. Now what exactly is happening here? This has made a ton of biofuel. This is just not sucking up the biofuel in time, which means, in my mind, we could make another generator, right? A twin generator system. Why not? All right. Activate. Boom. Now the reason I say twin is because we can put one right. We'll put one right here, and it won't be in my path. Because we're also going to put one right here. And have all 3 of those giving power down the line. And this is we can do this because what we'll do is we'll do this and this. We'll disconnect this. So now this will crush up this, which will go over here and over here. This is good because now we have 2 million RF, which is more than we've ever had. The base is now at a stronger point than it's ever been, which is cool because, oh no, never mind. I thought I was going to say it's cool because we're going at full efficiency. We aren't. So in order to do that, let's do this and more steel. Perfect. We need to enrich some stuff here. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. Then, we have this. Let's go ahead and get a few more alloys because we will make some more advanced alloys. I don't need this. Oh, this. Ooh, yes. This should be making more steel. And it is technically being defeated. Hey, what do you know? Surprise, surprise. It turns out a nuclear reactor is actually important after all. To be honest with you guys, it's very clear. Almost all the machines are running and we're gaining power. It's literally this thing with all these speed upgrades, which is actually stupid. That's like too much. It shouldn't be doing that. But hey, we need more steel. Steel seals the deal. Instead, let's do this. Let's put our speed grades up here and make some steel faster. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now the question is, do I want to make a bigger farm to try to make more biofuel, giving us more power in the short run so we can make the reactor? Or say, screw it and just try to make the nuclear reactor? Or do I make the digital miner? Because the digital miner will get us better resources so that we can actually reactor safe. It'll be easier to make the reactor. Oh, am I stupid? Yes, confirmed. Okay. So basically, as long as this mega smelter isn't going, we should be okay. It doesn't drain all of this out. That's cool. There's 2 problems with that. Number 1, I kind of want to run this smelter. I also want to power it up so it's even more power consuming. So that might not be viable to just sit around. We may have to upgrade our power system. Number 2, eventually we are going to want to run the digital miner, which is an insane amount of power. And it is with that I think it's finally time. This system right here is amazing. I really love producing a ton of power through growing crops. At my heart, I am a farmer. So combining farming with tech is kind of exactly my dream come true. But I think I am going to try to make it a little bit better. And one of the ways I want to do that is I actually think I'm going to add on another farm. So, first and foremost, so it's just a super tiny add-on, but we'll grow purely crops intended to be used in this. Yeah, let's go get some dirt. So once again, will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and water will have to be right here. Oh, does it go like this? One. Yeah, this'll do. We may expand the farm a little bit more, but this'll do. So this, I also think that another reason it would be good to grow wheat, even though I know that's boring, I have all these great crops, why would I grow wheat? Is for our next project. I think you guys might already know what it is. But anyway, I like also that part of the farm is already getting water because right behind here, I think there is going to be, we're going to open up and the river's going to pour in. Yep. So first things first, I do want to do this. I want to be a little hidden away, and I don't want the water to come in too high. This level right here is perfect. We will throw down all of our seeds right like this. And then I think I'm also going to put a little light right here. Now that means I'm now officially out of torches, but I think this is a good plan. Okay. With only one season left, till winter locked us in this bunker, we had to make a tough choice. If we try to make the nuclear reactor, it would take a long time. It might be the safer option. But since I'd have to mine all the materials by hand, dealing with all these realistic constraints slowing me down, it almost definitely will not get done before spring. On the other hand, if I try to rush the digital miner right now, it'll help me make the reactor much, much faster. I will have to power the digital miner, which is very hungry, and I'll have to burn through a ton of my food. Food that will be growing much, much slower in the cold winter, which means this could endanger my power supply and me. So let's assume this is going to be the wall. We'll have a second wall where we'll put some kind of fence. Then we'll have 1, 2, 3, another fence, then 1, 2, 3. Now without being too greedy, I would also like, so I can go, what I'll do is I want to make the doorway, this will go down here. I'm also trying to think if I want to make an axis over here. Maybe I'll just do this. You can go here. Yeah, that seems a lot smarter. So I come in here, I can go to the right for the farm, and then here is where I'll go to the left. Or go straight, I guess. 1, 2, 3, boom. 2, 3, boom. Because this will be 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have a post here. 1, 2, 3, boom. Then 1, 2, 3 with a post, right? 1, 2, 3 post. 1, 2, 3 and a post. We very, very well may replace all this wood with some kind of metal in the future, but for right now, this is how it will go. Yeah. And then we might eventually build posts here and put another doorway here. It is really weird trying to like do internal decorating when you're not really building a structure, but you're building like purely, quite literally, purely internally. Let's go boom, boom with a little bit. Cool system. There's one minor problem, which is it doesn't have a few problems. Number one, it definitely doesn't have any dirt. Good. And then we will still put our fences here, right here. Perfect. Oh my gosh, that actually is pretty perfect. This will be probably a wall, and like this will be much better. And then we could put fences here, and it would be all surrounded by fences. That would look pretty good. With oh, we're one short. Yeah, because we put this here, and we'll need one more for right here. Wow, tragic. Tragically tragic. Very cool. The roof looks a bit cheeks. Here, let's try this. I'm gonna try this, where I do it like this. I kind of like that. And then if I did like this, in my opinion, that doesn't look terrible, having it like that, but I will say, I think it can get a little bit better, especially since we have all of these, the black like handles in the middle. I actually do want to give this a try. Will it look good if we do something like this? Yeah, I kind of like that better. It's weird because it's like a little tough to look up like that, but instead of just making it, I kind of like having this little center divide down from throughout it. Agree or disagree? That one I will say I'm not super in love with if you want to say that it looks better with the fences, or if you have a better idea, I'm not going to disagree with you. But I think it's pretty good. So we need at least boom, boom, boom. Break this. And go boom, boom, boom. I go boom, boom, boom. And let me hear say wayo. And then everyone in the comments, you're supposed to say wayo. If you don't, then I mean, you're probably just too cool for the captain. Fine, fine. I'm not going to be upset about it. Yeah, let's do this, and this, and this. Like that. And one there. And I do want to put one there. That'll be the temporary lighting situation until we figure something better out. I think you guys are smart. I think you guys have already guessed what this is going to be for. Just in case you're still wondering, I will make it crystal clear in like 2 seconds. Okay. Pray for me. Pray for the captain. No, of course not. How foolish of me to believe. Okay, so we have some food and drink. Let's go out there and try to get, with our muffled feet, let's try to get some animals. Animals. Yeah, the fall is definitely coming in strong here. Getting a little chilly out here. Always, the two big things, always, are cows and chickens. Cows and chickens. Ooh, that one was way too close. I think I saw some cows out in the clover patch, the clover field, but I'm like second guessing myself now. I swear, being out at night, so much creepier in realistic Minecraft. I do not like this. That, listen to that sound. That right there. What is that? I've heard that like 3 different playthroughs. I don't know what mod that is. There's a snail. Can I milk the snails? There we go. There we go. Got our moo-moos. Now, are their faces totally messed up? And I don't know. It's kind of I see the nose. I see the ears. I don't know about how the eyes are going there, but okay. They got like their walking animations are kind of cool. Just gotta fix that face there, guys. No offense. Gonna head back with our moo-moos. Also, while we're going, I'm gonna keep an eye out for chickens. I thought there were chickens here too. Oh, there. Oh yeah. Okay. I guess might as well get some sheep too. See the sheep? Yeah, the sheep actually look pretty good. I think I can see their eyes. Okay. Good news is, found more cows. Bad news is there's a bear out there. We gotta stay downwind. We gotta go way around that. Now the good news is we managed to get all these animals before winter. That's important. Oh, there's a snake. I hope that snake doesn't bite animals. I think it's also a gardener snake. I think that snake's actually okay. Yeah, I have to swim, which is not great. No way. There's already ice in the water. Shoot, I didn't bring a crafting table to make a boat. All right, we just have to try this. This might be a bad idea, but hopefully with our snow gear, we can do this. Oh no, this is not going well at all. Okay, let's try this. Come here, come here. Yes! Yeah, I had a torch in my hand. Okay. Now the question is, little cow desperately shaking to get out of my hands. Can we get across? Go ahead. Light me up in the comments. I don't know what's faster, carrying a cow one by one or trying to slowly get them to swim. I gotta be real. With realistic water physics, flowing fluids, animals do not swim well. I mean, it's even tougher for me to swim. So this might really be the play. Now, cows, I think I'm gonna want to hang out with cows a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and place you there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, we gotta stay focused. Priority is 1 more cow and 2 sheep. That's the most important thing. Okay, well now, I swear, can't you like get them in the back? Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. You right in there. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. You ugly little half-baked, no-textured cows. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I forgot about that. We have to make sure that they all have water. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. You guys, I'm so sorry. There you go. Perfect. Here we go. Also, I think this is a guess. This is a shot in the dark. But I think that if you're carrying things, it makes you lose thirst faster too. We got our first 2 animals. Still room for sheepies and piggies. And boom. Perfect. Almost there. Almost. Because I still want to do this. Nope. Definitely not that. We'll go right here. There you go. You guys get some water for the two of you. And now, this should work. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. Beautiful. We got our little baby right there. Beautiful. This might seem a little silly, guys, but here's my logic. This is the very last day of fall. Realistically, I'm going to go out and try to find a chicken any means necessary. Now this little forest right here, I'm pretty sure is where that's like the bear's woods, the bear's little home. So we're going to stay away from that. We're going to try to go to maybe a new biome that might have some chickens. Oh boy, we have a pig. I think that's what that is. Yeah, look at that. That's kind of cool looking. Pigs would be nice. A little bit of pork would be nice. And plus it's right here behind this little forest. That's easy to remember. But I'm telling you guys, chickens are the #1 priority. And yet they're one of the toughest to find, I guess. That looks like a pelican, though. I don't think that's a chicken. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay. All right, this is I think our last bit of food. Come with me. I think what's happening is, in this game, I have a mod that makes animals run away from you, right? But I think it's like glitching out. I'm literally holding him, so I think it's freaking out. Gotcha. Let's go. You can go right there. Of course, one pig is about the most useless thing ever. The only thing you can harvest from pigs is bacon. And if you harvest bacon from a pig, you can only do it one time. Let's go out one more time. Hopefully we can hurry, and before the day ends, we can find some chickens. I'm going to go up the mountains. I think that's where I've seen them before, only because that's literally where I came from. Okay, we are getting a little cold here. Oh, shoot. It's like off and on. Here, I think, just to be smart, I will get a little wood. Yeah, because this is not good. If we have, some logs. Should I stop for the night? I'll keep pushing forward, but if we really start to get cold, I'll be able to make fire if I need. We might need it. Oh, here's one of our old campfires. Wow, that's funny. Is now the wildlife will become its most aggressive during the winter. And sadly, we are heading back to the area that had the bears. Unfortunately, that's the only area I remember having chickens. Here we are back at the blast site. This place, I know I'm gonna try to be quiet. But like, dude, this still skeeves me out. This is so... I don't even think the nuclear bombs... Well, the Nuclearcraft bombs were different. Because they would make an air, like a wasteland where you could be irradiated. But this is just, the explosion is so much bigger. For what, Warium, I guess is what it is. I don't see anything. But maybe they're just not rendering in. I think I am going to have to come down here. One of the areas I saw chickens was in this original conifer forest. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, it was all worth it. Come here. No. Don't you try to get away. Got you. Okay. Come on. Come on, you little chickie. This one's got the comb, so it technically should be a rooster. I technically should not be getting eggs from this one, but it's okay. I'm not gonna ask too many questions. Listen, if the chicken excretes it and it gives me protein, I'll eat it. All right, put it that way. Okay, I don't judge. Okay, so first of all, ow. How am I? Oh no, that's right. I still haven't managed to find a legit fruit source. You are not getting away. I'm not going through malnourishment and all this time wasted putting my neck on the line in the middle of winter just so you can run away. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And of course, we only have one chicken, but that's the beautiful thing about chickens is you only need one. It takes a little time, but we can start using our eggs. We can start going multiples. Am I worried? Am I thinking about interbreeding? Not even that. The question's not even entering my head. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We have a legit, actual little animal farm here in our underground bunker. Oh, ooh, I love it. Now the truth is, these are doing pretty well. And a lot of our power is backing up. So, logically, the next step is we're going to make the digital miner. And I'm down for that. Because I do think that we've batteried up. We've stored up enough power and enough biofuel for that to be viable. But speaking of battery, I have one other plan first. Okay, 10 gold. We might have to go out and grab some more gold for this next amazing project. Is this all sugar? That's not good. I shouldn't be mixing my sugar with my lithium. Okay, anyway. So let's stay focused. Okay, so first things, we need this. And then we're going to need a second one, which requires more gold. But we were cooking up gold, 25 gold. How far will that get us? And ta-da, we have a basic energy cube, which works as Mechanism's battery. The next thing we want to do is we want to upgrade it, which we have all the resources to upgrade it, except the only thing that might slow us down is gold. So here we go. We have 2 more, which is a total of, I think, 6 gold. So it takes 6 gold to upgrade this. Let's go for the elite. Oh, that takes even more gold. Okay, but we can do this, boom, and boom, and we still have 3 gold left, which should work perfectly. The only thing we need now is refined, which takes these, but we need to upgrade them again. Now, the good news is, so here we go. We have enriched diamond. Now we can put that in here instead of the redstone. And then we put this in here, and it should make us our reinforced alloy. The ratio, I don't know, because 1 diamond gives us 8 millibuckets. And I think it takes 2 millibuckets to make 1 reinforced. It does. So 1 diamond can make 4 of these, which basically means that this costs 1 diamond. I'd say it's worth it. Enrich another diamond. Now the question, you guys already know, but this takes 2 diamonds straight up. So it will take 4 more of these, which means it takes a total of 3 diamond. But this, in order to make this, we have to take diamond and make crushed. Enricher makes 4 of these. I think that's the best way to make crushed obsidian dust is to go in the enricher. So here we go. First we take this, then we take 1 of these. We may need to do more. And remember, we got this from the middle of a bomb. I don't know if it was a nuclear bomb or what was going on. This is literally glass made from an explosive. And then we can make some of our refined obsidian. Boom. Now, first step, let's do this. We've made this, which means we've used up all of our reinforced alloy, which we'll need to make the atomic alloy. And we don't have enough infused alloy to make reinforced alloy to make atomic alloy. So we're going to have to make some more of this, which means we are going to have to go here and do some of that. This is one of the reasons why sometimes I will make like 4 of these, 1 with each of the infused stuff here, but it is overkill. I acknowledge this. I will not deny. All right, perfect. This goes down to 40, and it takes 20 to make 1 of these, so this literally worked out perfectly. Boom, there we go. And before we put in the diamond, we have to put in the redstone, just so we can make a few more of the standard infused. And I'm going through this whole process because I just want you guys to know how tough it is to make atomic alloy, because we're going to need a lot of atomic alloy in the future. There we go. Now we can put in the diamond and enrich this. I think we'll get 4 out of this. There we go. We have our 5 refined. Put 1 of these in for right now. And this should get us, I think, 2. Because I think it takes 4 millibuckets to make 1 atomic. Meaning that this little crystal here of enriched obsidian, yeah, can only make 2 atomic alloy. So we put that in to get all 4 of those made. Grab our 4 atomic alloy, and we make an ultimate energy cube. This is amazing. As you can see, we are now dealing with just almost 3 million, 2.7 million RF. And this will get us a total of 102, almost giving us an extra 100 million storage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this right here, and I'm going to put this right here. So what this means is, I don't know if can we scale this here? So this will be an output on this side, and we'll leave this as an input, which means essentially the power that we make from the bio will come in here exclusively, which is good. We won't be constantly sucking power away from the factory. Yes, we have generators there, and yes, they might be producing bonus power that we lose, but I think it's still worth it, because if we make this an input, what will happen is, can I do it here? Oh, I'll show you.
let's make this also an input, which is what it comes as standard. It comes input, it sucks all the power out of this, and therefore it sucks all the power out of our machines. We don't want that. We want the power to be pushed into the machines like that. Now the pipes are full of power, and so are the machines. Beautiful. Now what this also means is going to happen is that although they work a little slowly, these biofuel generators will be now forever burning through this biofuel and making more power, which will be stored up here. This is good because while we're just sitting here, like while I'm talking, yapping, all of our power is being built up and not being wasted. However, if I don't know, were to do something ridiculous like turn this smelter into a hyper smelter and then fill it up with a ton of speed upgrades, no one would do that because that would be crazy. But if I were to do that, I'm going to do that, then we'd be able to draw power out of this battery. Because there's no way the biofuel generators would be able to keep up with something that stupid. So we need a battery to buffer it, basically. Speaking of which, step 1 is we just take this and do boom, 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 boom. And now I think we have everything we need to go up to an advanced, which is great. And we just need to take this diamond and put it in there and get 2 more of the reinforced alloy. You'll notice that I'm making 4. I promise you those will be important later. And voila, we have our elite smelter. Ooh. This is obviously pretty cool because it has 7 different slots that it can smelt all at once, but it does use 7 times the power if you fill up all those slots. So you might want to keep that in mind. Good, good, good. We already have our second upgrade in it. Now this, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So these machines can hold a total of 8 upgrades. I think you can get mods to make them do more, but I don't want to do that. These can hold 64. That is where nuclear reactors come in. So we'll definitely want to go and get more lapis when we can. Before we do that, the question is it time? Is it time? So for the digital miner, as you can see, I wasn't lying. We will need atomic alloy here. Also, this will need atomic alloy as well as refined obsidian ingots, which, like I said, we do need more refined obsidian. Also, we'll need the teleportation core, which needs even more atomic, as well as lapis, as well as gold, as well as diamonds. So we will have to do a pretty quick little just vanilla mine run. We're going to do just a little mining. The big thing that we're trying to get is gold and lapis. Lapis is easy. I might even have lapis down here in the lush biome, a little lushy area. But gold will be my struggle. Let's just head down into the depths. Up, there we go. All right, here's dirt. And here's, oh, that's right, I forgot. It's winter. Wow. Okay. I had managed to get too distracted by all of my tech mods. We were deep into winter now, and soon our time would be up. I think I'm currently jumping on ice. I'm definitely currently jumping on ice. Oh, dude, look at this. Our bunker's covered in snow. We're gonna put this guy right here. Now they both have the combs, which of course, as you guys know, means that they're both gentlemen. 2 dudes hanging out. So they don't have cabbage seeds? They don't like... Oh, okay, they do. There they go. And now we got our chickies. And that disgusting noise, too. There we go. So now we're getting our gold. Perfect. So, let's go over this one more time. We want these. And then that makes our 2 Logi sorters. Fantastic. We'll write fantastic. Then the robot, which I think the robot is going to be a pain. First thing we need to do is get the energy tablets, which takes some gold. I will take a little bit of steel. We're going to get 2 of these. The steel's coming. And then we are going to get this box. We have to get 5 more steel.
So, it's a good thing the steel is coming. There we go. Boom. Then next up, we are going to need these refined obsidian ingots, which is also how you would make all the armor. But like I said, I don't really know if I'm going to do that. I kind of like my tough alloy, so I might just skip that whole process. But if I wanted to, if I was going to go through it, we'd have to get an osmium compressor, which is not too advanced of a machine. Not an outrageous machine. They are truly, truly, truly outrageous. Okay. So there we go. There's our steel. Now we have to cook these into 2 and still have enough computer chips. No, we're good. We will need another computer chip actually to make the digital miner. But that's later. Put that right there for now. And we will disconnect it. What you do here is you put some osmium in there. And then you take some of the refined obsidian. You put that in there. We're going to need 2, which means we need 2 of the refined obsidian and 2 of the osmium. There we go. Robot, beep boop bop. I am a robot. Okay, and then we need our lapis. Oh no, we still need this. We don't need this. We still need lapis. There we go. 2 teleportation cores means officially we have the digital miner. I don't know if this is the best machine. I mean, it's really debatable. There's a bunch of really great machines and mechanisms, but this is a core machine. This is like one of the big things that you want to try to go after. Like this, and give it some space on the sides. One of the things we got to do is plug it into the power here. I'm going to go across the roof to do that. I am going to come out here so that I can turn off the battery if I have to. And we don't have to just rely on moving this around. And now, I think what we're going to do is, let's take a peek here. This bad boy has 12 million RF. Also, let's try this. Exclamation point, run ores. Huh. Oh my god, that just worked. I just typed in boron and it worked. We're going to disable this, and I just want to see. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so easy. Oh my god, that's so easy. Okay, this machine just became like a million times better, which is why it'll be even more important to make sure that we get more power to run this. Here, can we do this? Boron would be cool. We may need some lithium too, although we have a good amount of lithium. I'm thinking, can we do this? Asterisk lead? And then, does that work? Ooh. Ooh, yes. So, that's going to be really good because surprise, surprise, making a nuclear reactor does require a little bit of lead shielding. Oh no, that's so expensive. I have to figure that. This is actually not super easy to make. Smelting furnace, you take tough alloy, which we have already made, and we take hard carbon, which we've already made. That one's actually going to be the easy one, believe it or not. Boron arsenide, this is a little tougher. So step 1 is we're going to have to make under the machine the rock crusher. There we go, and that should get us the model. Perfect. And now we just need to get the actuators. Now we have the chassis done, and the rock crusher is going to be done as soon as we get one more piece of tough alloy, and now the rock crusher is done. And do this. With this, we'll put the andesite in there, and it should make beryllium, which we will need to make the moderating blocks in the reactor, but also it should pump out my favorite dessert, arsenic. Bleach, toaster in the bathtub, and arsenic. Those are my OGs. Chemical reactor will now be next on our list. By the way, the chemical reactor is kind of a core component. I'm surprised we've made it all the way to like day 75 and only had to make this first one. Oh, that's right. We will need glowstone, which means the nether. That's okay, though. We'll do that. Okay, right. Glowstone for the chemical reactor. Right. Okay, so. Oh, buddy, there we go. Now we got the motor, chassis, and this is actually, the servo's a little goofy because it does take ferroboron and stuff. Luckily, we have it all, which means we already have our chemical reactor. Beautiful. I'll set this one over here with bricks. And there we go. We have our melter. Melter will put up there, and I will put the arsenic in here. And there we go. Perfect. So this will fill up with arsenic. Then we get this hopper, ingot former. So this is actually going to go there. So now we have our arsenic in there. That should be good. Let's go ahead and just send one piece of boron there. So now we combine this crystal. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. There we go. That's good. 4 pieces of thermoconducting alloy. Oh, wow. So we need 2 ingots just to make 1 heatsink. Pricey, 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 pricey. But that's okay. Now, the heat sinks go inside. Let's check out the fuel cell. The fuel cell, you have to be, there we go. It takes zirconium, it takes glass and zirconium, and that's it? Okay. So zirconium, I think I remember it being, that's right, it's just diorite. So zirconium should be easy. And then we have all this delicious juiciness. But for right now, we're going to put most of that off to the side. This is the thing we want. Our zirconium. The fission cells, the reactor cells are done. Now we're going to go back to the cheapest thing to make, which is the casing, the walls of the reactor, but by far the most numerous. I haven't done the math. I don't actually know how many I need, but I know that I'm going to get a ton of lead and even more lead for this. So it's lead on lead on lead, which is why we're going to go in here, turn off these, focus just on lead, and send it. And then we're going to take the lead and put it in here. And we're going to say, just kidding, that's not going to work. And then we'll put the lead over in here. Okay, good. And this, at least when you have the ores, it's a perfect double. That's good. But this will be where the reactor is. Okay. I think it will be bigger than this. Okay. Step 1. Fission casing. Ton of lead. Good news. We have some. Nothing else just to save some time. That still works, right? Yeah. Okay. We need these panels, which means we need... You're not going to believe this, guys. More lead. We have some. We have a good amount. I'm going to send a 38. Ooh, we're going to need more tough alloy. We're for sure going to need more tough alloy. Okay. The good news is, perfect timing. We just finished this up. We'll go boom. And we'll drop this in. Can we get... Now what I'm going to do, to the untrained eye, to the uninitiated, what I'm about to do might look crazy. 9, 10, 11, 12, right? To the weak, it might seem like I'm doing something stupid. And here's the thing. Those people are right. Boom. So there we go. Because this is taking too long. There we go. 16. I'm going to make the floor solid. I will make the rest glass because I just like it. I think it looks pretty. But I'm going to make the floor solid. So let's go ahead. Yeah, so we'll go here. And then will this be enough room to fit in my living quarters? We'll find out. Let's go ahead and go 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then there. Because we have to do a wall, then a cell, 2 mods, cell, and then here. Cell, 2 mods, cell. Yep. And then we'll do this. And the reason we're going to do this is because for right now, this is going to be a very petite reactor. I see a lot of people who are super hesitant to get into Nuclearcraft, and I think that they're intimidated that it's really difficult and that it's complicated. And I want to show you guys it is. You're right. But you can make a simple reactor. This is a reactor. It's so easy and reliable and safe. I promise you. You have no excuse. Literally. If you don't play Nuclearcraft tomorrow and make this reactor, you guys are banned from my channel. You have 0 excuse. Oh wait, that's right. It's over here. Yes. Okay, there's 12, which is good because it means we can almost finish most of the base. Okay, another 16. 16 more. 16 mas. Okay. The roof also, maybe I'll... Yeah, because you're not going to be able to look in through the roof. Now that's all good. But before I continue to make the walls, I think I should focus on making internal components. And we're going to need a total of 4. So that is perfect. Wow. Almost like I planned that. So in this bad boy, put these in place so that we can get these all in the 4 corners. Next, we will connect them with moderator blocks. And the fuel we're going to be using is going to be fairly stable, which means we're going to need to have a really potent moderator to make sure it stays critical, and that will be beryllium. The very unpleasant thought that we may not even have enough. Uh-oh. Yeah. So here's the problem. We need 2 to connect to the back, then the side, then here, and then we're going to need another 2 for right here. Which means we don't have enough beryllium, which means we have to go get more andesite. All right. I think that should be enough. We're gonna actually, sadly, we're going to need to make even more. And then we got to make 20 buckets. The crushed up, or the flattened out, thermoconducting. And now, okay, so we will need to make a fluid infuser, which won't be tough. Fluid infusers take more tough alloy. That might be the toughest part. Okay, now we got that. And did we leave enough to make the servo? We did. So now we have a fluid infuser. I'm actually going to put the fluid infuser right here for right now. No. Let's put it here. We all understand how water works. So we'll go outside and we'll hurry before we get too cold. We'll get 4 buckets because I'm going to go ahead and make a bold assumption that each heatsink takes a whole bucket. And we'll add, yeah, put that in there. Boom, boom, and boom. And this will make our water heatsink. Beautiful. Wait, what? Hold on. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be mad. So the next one we need is gold. Oh my god. Okay, so water's the only one we had to do infuse. Well, whatever. Whatever. Okay. So we also have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have to get redstone in here, which is why it'll be really cool if this will just grab some redstone. Please. Please, I beg. There we go. There's 1. I still think we need... There we go. There's 4. So then we will go ahead and get our goldies. Is this going to crush it up? I sadly think it only crushes up into 1. Yeah, that's okay, though. Ooh, that means we're going to need, well, more. Yeah, because we can do this, which is fantastic. But we're going to need more. Yikes. So this is... we have 1, but we're going to need, what, 12 more? Because each... Yikes. Each one takes 4. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I mean... I like how I'm just running around trying to find every little bit of gold. Go here. And here. That's 2. I think if I just throw this in there, it'll smash it up. I hope. Yeah, it sure does. Oh my gosh, we have 4 days left. We have 4 days to build a nuclear reactor. That is my life right now. Okay. Okay, that's okay. We can do that. We can get 3. Yeah, let's start with that. Oh, we need more iron bars. That's funny. The cheapest thing. So there we go. So with 4 water, 4 red, 4 gold. Oh my god, what was it? Oh, we need 4 mag. Oh, good. Do we have that? Good. I knew it. I've been holding on to this for like the whole playthrough. I knew it. For like a year I've had that. There we go. Now we can make our first mag, but we need to make more heat sinks. This time it takes iron bars. 1, 2. There we go. And now we need more of this. There we go. That gets 3, but there's 2 more. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Boom, there's 4. That's almost everything we need. We need 1 more thing, as weird as this sounds. Here we go. As weird as this sounds, that's it. 4 red, 4 gold, 4 mags, 4 water, and weirdly, 1 iron heatsink. I think we're ready. So, first off, the red heatsink has to be next to 1 fuel cell, which means it's easy. It goes underneath each fuel cell, just like that. Next up, water has to be next to at least 1 fuel cell or moderator, so that's super easy. Gold is the one that's a little finicky because it has to be next to 1 water and 1 red, which means we just have to do this, boom, 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 and boom. And now we can sneak the gold in because the gold has to be next to a red and, yes, a water and a red. Water, so a water and a red means this will work, this will work, this will work, and right here. So we have this like continuing pattern that goes all the way around the reactor, cooling it down. Most of the work being done with these gold heat sinks. Then next up, I think the gold does 120. This is 110, so this is pretty powerful. And all it needs to be is to touch a moderator and the outside of a reactor. So this goes on like the sides of the reactor, which is perfect because there's a moderator right here, which means I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all I need is this, which just needs to be touching a gold, just like that. Is it a little lopsided? Yeah, kinda. But that's what you have to do to get a perfectly balanced reactor. Mags, the mags are all behind this with the red, gold, water loop all the way around with 1 iron inside. Perfect. Now we just have to finish off the shell, which, God, I hope we have enough time to do that. 3 more days. Okay, we can do it. 3 more days. Now, this. Yep. So this is the thing that this is the one that kind of sucks. Number 1, we need to make more casing. Okay, that's easy. No problem. Okay, the easiest part's done. We have to do just even more reactor case, or even more of these advanced panels. That's done too. Now we need to get this. First, let's do this, because I think I can actually do this. A tin and silver mixture. I bet you it's 3 pieces of tin and 1 piece of silver. 3 pieces of tin, 1 piece of silver. Yes. Okay. We just keep inching along. The dream is still alive. A cube of boron. Boom. Got that. Let's see. Then we need an actuator. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. And boom. Here we go. That's so silly that even this far, making a nuclear reactor, I still have to go back and use an axe to chop up a piece of wood. Okay. Cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, and we'll take this, because I think that's what we need. Piston's done. Actuator's done. Which means now we just need that tin and silver ingot. And what do you know? The decay hastener is done. Beautiful. Okay. Now we need something might be a little tough. We already have the assembler. That's great. Now we need to do this. Electrum. Okay. There we go. So now we have a piece of gold, piece of silver. God, I hope this works. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Electrum. Good, good, good. Energetic. Okay. Redstone we have. Quartz. Do we have quartz? We have goldstone, glowstone. Here's quartz. Oh, I hope that's enough. Quartz, glowstone. We need to crush up our emerald. That's so funny. We didn't use our emerald to buy tomatoes, but we did manage to need it after all for this. So it's a good thing we went all the way into the explosion to get emeralds, because it turns out we did need it. Not for what I planned. I will not lie to you. Okay, and this has to be made in an assembler too. Good, good. So let's start this assembler up and make sure it still works. Gold dust, redstone, quartz, an emerald. Do I have to put it in the right order? God, I hope not. I hope this just works. After that, we need this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copper coil, easy. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Bioplastic, easy, bioplastic. I think we've got it. Oh, I think we've got it. As long as this comes out. Now, does it have to be a plate? I think it has to be a plate so that we can stamp. Please say it works. So we do this. Good. This. Once again, I hope it doesn't have to be the right order. Is it redstone? I hope that was it. I kind of just forgot the recipe. I hope I didn't just mess this up. That would be a nightmare. Ooh, okay. Okay, don't panic. No panic needed yet. Not yet. We just have to do it all over again. Luckily, another piece of bioplastic. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's 2 computer chips. That should be it. Now, we're not done. We are not done. But with this second basic electric circuit, we now have the controller done. And the controller is kind of probably the most complicated part. I want to put it right here. No, I'll put it right here. Yeah. I think I can do this right. Okay, good. How much more time do we have? 2 days left. Okay. I think we're gonna make it. Fission reactor port. Yep, I think this is it. So this is a little weird because we need tough alloy that's been smashed into plates. I think I can do that though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Switch this up to get lithium. Good. Make this servo and the second servo. And all we need now is the casing. That's it. Oh my gosh. Come on. It's a good thing that I did this, isn't it? Okay. So now we have the advanced panels means officially we have the port, which is good. That'll go right here. Perfect. Now we just have to make the rest of the casing, which is actually not a 0, not like nothing. Oh, that's not good. We need a whole lot more. I don't think 8's going to be enough. Here's our ferroboron. All we need now is to get a little bit of lithium in there. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to get a little head start on something here. Yeah, this. Isotope separator. That's good. I guess we'll put it right here. Right now. And now back to the important part. Kind of want to make this out of steel. Then I was going to make it out of iron, but I don't even have iron, so... Uh-oh. It's still winter. All right. Okay. Hopefully it just buys me a little bit of time. Okay. Just a little bit more. You know what? While all this is cooking up, I am going to do one quick thing. Yeah, I think it's time. So, I don't know how much we'll be able to get here, but I think we need this. It's 19. That might be enough. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. I know they're going to want to see inside the reactor because I know I don't trust them and they don't trust me. That's okay, because now it's going to be completely see-through. That way, they don't suspect anything. Let's go ahead and try to start to put this in. Right? Yeah, I think this is it. I should be able to put this here and it'll go away. Yep. So it's trying to tell me what parts are incomplete. Good. Little helper. I won't, I don't need it, but I definitely am not upset about it. Come on. I know I'm supposed to be putting commentary right here, but I can barely talk. I am freaking out. Good. Then we put this right here because we need this. We need this bad. Okay. Come on. I know this is probably a bad idea, but we need this. Come on. 8, is that going to be enough? That's got to be enough. 16 has got to be it. This side's done. Yep, here we go. Boom. Do. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more there. Okay. It is complete. Oh, it's complete. Okay. And then, well, technically my contract is filled. We have 1 day left. There's one more super important thing we have to do. Yeah, and you already know it involves uranium. I think it takes, as long as it's still daytime, we still have a chance. Come on. And there we go. You guys already know exactly what I'm doing. But there it is. Okay. 15. Good. Now, this port right here is where the power will come out. We can run this all the way back here. Right now, the biggest thing that needs power is this, so that's totally okay. We'll just run it directly into here. Now, come on. We are so close. We need 10. 10 is the amount you need in order to get the isotope separator going. And if this goes, we should be able to get our fuel. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, perfect. This is perfect because this reactor is designed for LEU, lowly enriched uranium-235, which only needs one of these, which means we already have our first 4 cells up. I know we only have like a couple seconds left. Okay. We're still good. The only thing is, I haven't tested this reactor, but I think this should work. Unfortunately, I don't really have too much time to show this off. We have literally, I think, less than a day before our friends get here, but I think that this should work because we have lowly enriched uranium, the easiest uranium we could possibly get, and I think it should work. Okay. There's a small chance that we might get an explosion here, but
So, the switch has been flipped. And success. The reactor is stable and officially is complete, which is good for them. For me, though, it means that I've just given up my last bargaining chip. Maybe there's still a chance I could hold on until we find out where Matt is, if we're smart.
Here we go. All right, it's spooling up. And there it is. It's producing 1600 heat, but it is cooling for 1600 heat, which is why we needed exactly 1 iron heatsink in there to perfectly balance it. As long as this thing is farming uranium, that means that now we're literally we're mining up our own power source. Okay, and then we can continue to produce our fuel, and literally we are just pumping more and more fuel, allowing us to just print more and more RF. This is amazing, and it is a fully automated, completely, especially with being able to grow trees down there and all of our food. This is a completely self-sufficient, super high-tech nuclear fallout bunker. All of this built in a ridiculously harsh survival world where we were actively being hunted by somebody. Now, although it's not fully decorated, my part of the deal is done. And I have one last little surprise.
Captain, congratulations are in order for the timely completion of your contract. We'll be sending in the inspection team now. So if you just come up out of the bunker...
Oh, no. Not so fast. The deal was, you tell me where Matt is, or else you get nothing.
About that. I'm sure this isn't easy to hear, but Matthew's been trespassing in the Lazarus exclusionary zone. We've been trying to get him out for his own safety, but... Captain, we think you might be able to talk him down.
Yeah. Look, that's a fantastic idea. I really love that. But, I actually think it might be time for me to get going.
Find him. Now.